Greetings, citizens. This is how I survived 100 days in an ocean-only world. The typical, readily available things I would use to start a new world are no longer within easy reach, and it's going to be difficult to do even the simplest of tasks. In this world, there's no land for trees to grow on, no easy way to get seeds or animals, and perhaps most importantly, no villages. I'll be trying out a lot of different challenges in upcoming videos, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. I'm ready to get started, so let's get right into it. Yep, that's right, we Romans were crafty. In my case, Minecrafty. Whoa! How did you get in? And what are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't hurt me, I'm just a boy. Oh, I need to breathe, I need to breathe, I need to breathe. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. What happens when a Roman legionary goes on vacation to the Bahamas? Tune in next week to find out. Right out here. Come on, come on. Hey, I'm right here. I'm right here. Come on, come on. No! Oh man! Where did a witch come from? What are you? Okay, yeah, you're happy that you get to be with me and not that wandering trader. I get it. But now is not the time for happy dances. Let's go. Oh, hey there, citizens. As you can see, I found myself somehow stranded in the middle of the sea, and I don't know about you, but to me, this doesn't look like the Mediterranean or the Tiber or anything like that. There's no land in sight, and that's a bit of a problem. We're gonna have to find a way to get started, and typically, one does that by making a crafting table, and I don't see any wood around here, do you? Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Yep, I'm taking that as a good omen. We're heading in this direction. You may notice a couple other things as well, like my meter on above my health bar or my hunger bar. That's been replaced with an O2 meter, so that is one of the mods that I'm using. I should have a little bit more time underwater with this, and it does allow upgrades if we're able to figure that out. And I also have a bit more information on my hunger bar, so that's pretty cool. Side note, I'll put some information about the mods that I'm using in this video in the description below, so if you want to take a look, if you're curious, you can see what I'm using there. Anyway though, I have a strong feeling the beginning of this video is going to be a lot of really basically just being a loot goblin. There's not a whole lot we can do until we find a lot of these shipwrecks and loot them for everything they have. And this is good luck. I didn't really have to travel far to get this. I do think, however, that's going to be one of the main challenges of this video is getting wood. Stop laughing, you know what I meant. So these shipwrecks are really going to be important for us, so that's going to be the first few days, is just gathering all of this and seeing what the chests can do for us. I will say, if you've been following the channel since its inception, I have a feeling this is going to be a bit odd because we're coming away from just wrapping up 500 days in my hardcore world, and in that I had absolutely maxed out everything. Armor, gear, tools, I had a bunch of item farms, so really getting back to basics like this is going to be a bit difficult. This is taking forever. I feel like it's worth just making a wood axe. Oh, you'll also notice I have this fancy schmancy crafting menu off to the side. It does show a few of the mods that I tried to add to this. I'm not sure what's actually going to work yet, but there should be some additional creatures spawning. There's some cool gear that we can craft with additional materials that should be available, so more information on that as we get to it, but I think it's going to be a bit before we get there. Really getting back to basics here. This axe isn't going to be much better than using my hands, is it? Yeah. Oh, that is so depressing. Just a couple days ago, I was using a netherite axe with efficiency 5 and mending. Ugh, I'm so bougie, but we'll get back to it. We should see what the chests have to offer. Oh, awesome. This was one of the things I was worried about. How are we going to be able to start any farms? Well, that just solved that problem for us. Actually, we should just take the whole thing. I'm sure if we do this long enough, we're going to find ourselves in the situation where we have to start chucking stuff out of the inventory that we can't fit because we have so much. Wow. Okay. Books. Books will come in handy, but that's another one I'm not going to need for a long time because I honestly don't know if I can get villagers in this world. Okay, so this is quite helpful. I like this chest. The iron is great, but honestly, I think these emeralds are going to really come in handy. There are some things that I really don't think are going to be easily available in this world, and unfortunately, that means we're going to be depending on wandering traders to get those types of items. I really hope they don't remember how we've treated them in the other hardcore world. Ooh, it's almost night. First night on a brand spanking new world, and that terrifies me. Ooh, I am noticing that's pretty cool though. Look, you can see all the lights under the water as it gets dark. All right, let's try to be smart. We'll make a boat, make a wooden sword, because I'm sure that's going to be super helpful. And maybe a couple other things. And with that, I say we move on. That boat or this shipwreck did a lot for us. We actually were able to fill the inventory a bit, but we should find another one before we try to find a place to settle down. And I assume open up a mine. We're going to have to do that before much else. What is going on with that? Everything else looks so realistic with these shaders, but I'm pretty sure the moon is just a square. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, is that a new one? Is that one of the new mobs? Please don't attack me. I'm just curious if I can eat you. Ooh. Squat lobster tail. Okay, that might be something we can use. Gonna get the sea pickles for light. And then you'll also see a lot of these type of thing. That should be the new ores that we need to craft some of the things in this mod. I'm drowning. Oh, I need to pay attention to that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Wow, that is a wonderful way to start. Give me more lobster tails. Ooh, I think it attacked me. I really need your tail. There we go. Okay, I got a couple of those, but food and hunger is already becoming an issue on the first night. And I am losing my health. Let's head this way and maybe find a place we can not settle down, but at least start mining a little bit. If you're curious about the shaders looking a little bit different, I am trying a new shader pack for this video. I'll put that in the description as well, but this one is Kappa. I used to use complementary shaders, but for this video, the underwater, I thought Kappa shaders looked better, so check the description for that. This looks like as good a place as any to mine a little bit, mainly because we're close to the surface of the water, so I won't have to cover too much up. But let's start here by doing that. I just had another thought. I'm doing this to, you know, be able to get underwater and start a mine, but how am I going to get back out again? I don't have any ladders. I guess I have some wood. I can make some ladders. And let's try to light this up a little bit so we know this is where we started the mine. Yeah, I guess we may as well just make some ladders and try to make this easy on ourselves. No idea how much I'm going to need, but we will find out. This 100 days is going to end really quick if this just ends up opening up into a big chasm where I would inevitably fall to my doom. Although actually we don't have to keep going straight down. Yeah, I think we'll be okay to just start digging at an angle now. I'm gonna pretend like I was being smart by putting that wood block there. I had no reason to put it there, but I kind of forgot I wouldn't have been able to do that because all the sand would have just fallen down on my head like it's about to there. So, and we are finally back to the Stone Age. I guess not back for this video, but back in general. Like I said, I'm bougie and I'm used to nice things. Ooh, this will sound strange, but dirt is actually kind of valuable in this world. Since it is ocean only, I don't know how many opportunities we'll have to get a decent amount of dirt. So anytime we see it, we need to gobble it up. Oh, okay. That was close. I really need to not smother myself in sand. Kind of forgetting the basics of the rule book. Don't dig straight up, don't dig straight down. We also unearthed quite a bit of coal, which is very nice. It's strange that going from a wooden pickaxe to a stone pickaxe is considered getting an upgrade. Technically true, but doesn't feel that great. We're actually not off to a bad start. 6 iron, 5 emeralds. I was able to find carrots. 38 coal at this point. I think we're off to a decent start. Let's make sure nothing spawns in here with us. And then I think it's time to get to work with our furnace. First up, very curious if I can cook these squat lobster tails, because as you can see from the additional information that this mod is giving me, that's not going to do much for my hunger. So hopefully, okay, looking good so far. Ooh, much better. Cooked squat lobster tail. Yes, please. So that's not a bad food source for early game. We might go back and hunt more of those little buggers. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, so 2 of those will heal us up. Not too bad. I'm also thinking for now, why don't we drop off some of this stuff just so we can explore a bit and bring back some more goodies. Look at our mighty Roman base. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, but it's not permanent. We're just here to do some mining and then move along on our merry way. I'm hearing skeleton noises and I'm actually terrified of that. That could end our run very quickly. With no armor, barely any food, maybe like 2 arrows, 3, and we'd be done for. So maybe for now we avoid that, and my pickaxe broke anyway. So let's get stone tools and then maybe head back out and look for more shipwrecks, because I want to make sure that I have enough emeralds for the first time a wandering trader shows up. And that is mainly because the traders will be able to give us, they'll be able to give us saplings, they'll be able to give us kelp, which doesn't actually grow in the warm ocean biome, which is where I am. So that's going to be really important. This may not be the best time to go out and explore. Yeah, maybe not when it's quite so gloomy out. We'll just do a little bit more mining, then we'll come back. Okay, it was literally the next block after my pickaxe broke, the next block opened up into this, and I still hear skeletons, and I'm still terrified. Okay, there he is right there. There is a creeper right below me. I heard the noise before I saw it. Oh man, that terrified me. Yep, I thought that was the end right there. Oh, I hate that. My heart just jumped. Why am I still down here? This is such a bad idea. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is it gonna fall on my head? Okay, new idea. Let's try to... We'll sidestep this a little bit. I'm going to close that up for the most part, and we'll start digging off to the side. Maybe we come out in a better area. Oh man, that's terrifying enough in like just when you're playing Minecraft. One thing I've noticed since I started making these videos, it's even more terrifying when you're recording because it's not just like, hey, I lost the world, I'm gonna have to start over in hardcore. It's, okay, I just lost all of those little moments that I've recorded so far, and I'm not sure if the same things are gonna happen, not sure if I'm gonna have the same kind of content for all of you, so it's a terrifying thing. Okay, that creeper is still down there somewhere. Yep. There you are. I see you. But I also see coal and iron, so I'm tempted to keep doing this. I think I'm safe-ish up here. So let's build something to keep him away. But we do have a handy-dandy ravine now with some lava and a spooky boy hiding right there. As long as he doesn't notice us, I'm feeling okay about this. Oh, weird. Look at that, the iron ore. In order to use the mods that I picked for this, I'm having to play on 1.16.5. And that was before they got rid of the blocky ore like this. Very strange to see. We're on the other side of the ravine right now. I think the skeleton is just on the other side of this. I'm really tempted to just sneak up on him. I wouldn't mind having a bow. Okay, it's actually right down there. So we have the high ground. There it is right below here. Hasn't even noticed me yet. And it's just gonna fall right off, unfortunately, but I don't know. It'll be satisfying. Goodbye. Well, he knows we're here. Whoop. Yep. Never mind. I do not want to play right now. Hopefully it's daytime and we can just go out because I'm terrified. Start all of you smelting. Eat our last bit of lobster. And it looks like it's daytime, so we can head out on a voyage. Actually, hold on. I should note down these coordinates so we know how to get back. Alright, noted. So now we can head out on a merry voyage to find more shipwrecks. Whoa, what is happening to my laurel wreath? You see that on the back of my head? Looks like it's vibrating. I also like how I can row this boat without moving my arms. That's how good I am. Well, stop me if you see anything interesting. Like that. Yes, yes, you are what every loot goblin wants to see. And it's fairly intact, pretty full one. What secrets do you hold? Oh, beautiful. Yep. I'll take it all, please. 15 emeralds. Wow. We are going to be set if we get a wandering trader. Okay, compass and a clock. That should come in handy. And we've got the full set now. More carrots, potatoes. This place was like a treasure trove. Look at all that stuff. Man, we are good to go. I will, of course, take the logs as well. I am really happy with that find. The only other thing, food is already an issue. We should spend some time looking for something. But first, look what I spy. It's like right next to this one. Ooh, I think I just saw one of those little lobster dudes. I also need to be collecting these things as well. I know we're going to need them eventually. The titanium chunks and other kinds of chunks. You can't hide from me, lobster. I need your tail. Come here, you. Right, are you going to be as impressive as the last one I was just at? What do we have? Not as much, but I mean, I'll take it. After we grab these logs, I do need to focus on food. All that loot was awesome, but it's not going to mean anything if we can't even feed ourselves. Man, warm ocean biomes using these shaders, it's just so beautiful. It would look a lot different if there weren't lights under there, but having it lit up with all the colors and the ripples on the top of the ocean, it looks so great. I am a fan. Okay, I think I'm heading back in the direction of the mine, but we'll try to stop a couple places for food. Well, that looks familiar. Just in time for more cooked lobster. And I did a bit of organizing, dropped some stuff off. I kind of think the last thing we want to get down there is if we could find string. I could always set up a mob grinder and just try to wait it out with spiders. That would take a while. I honestly think we're gonna have to do that anyway if we want any chance at getting a villager. We'd have to wait for a zombified villager and then find a way to cure it. But maybe we go back down, see if we could find enough string for a bed, and then find a more permanent area to start a base. By the way, with that background and these shaders, don't I look pretty epic? The savior has arrived. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure you can get string from fishing. It's just that I don't have any string to make a fishing rod. But I do believe you can find those in chests, so maybe we give that a shot. Is that a shipwreck this close to our mine? Did we already go into this one? We probably did. All of the logs are trimmed down a bunch. Oh, apparently not. Okay. Whoa, mending. Yeah, and I won't turn that down, obviously. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, protection 1 and mending, I think it's probably worth just throwing those on. Why not? Looks a bit odd, but I feel a little bit safer. Also, I was talking about finding a more permanent place away from that mine. This isn't a bad place. It's right by a coral reef and then a more open area where we can build some stuff underwater. Plus, now I find out it's right next to a shipwreck. Maybe not a bad idea. My boat looks like it's sinking, doesn't it? Well, it's still floating, so we must be all right. But anyway, I do want to see if we can find a fishing rod and some string. I'd really like a bed. I'd like to be able to sleep through the nights. Then we can get to some more building and getting a more permanent base set up. Is this just like the infinite coral reef that never ends? Look what I spy. Hello, you beautiful boy. Man, these are just nuts every time I find one. But no fishing rods. That's something that we still need. Okay, I swear I'm hearing a zombified villager. And I hear bats. Where would that be coming from? Ooh. Might have hit the mother lode here. Okay, creeper. So there's definitely stuff down there. It's just there's also a creeper guarding it. Ooh, okay. There you are. Come here. Can you follow me up? No. Come on, can you swim? Oh man, how would I get him back to base? It's so early. I wasn't ready for one of you. This is so precarious. Zombified villager. Through the water, you can maybe see right there next to a creeper. Come here, creeper. I need you to be gone. And I need the villager to come with me. Oh, I have such a bad feeling about this. Oh, no. Oh, great. Yep, that's both of them gone. Okay, well, I mean, good news is they definitely spawn, and that was easy enough to find. Bad news is I completely screwed that up. But there is string. We need to get what we can while we're here. Actually, can I make some more torches? I can. Let's try to make this a little bit safer. Ooh, I'm scared. There are things down there that go bump in the night. What, are you stuck? You can't get through there? Oh, you can. Hooray. I'm a monster hunter. Ooh, there's an Enderman just eerily looking at me back there. Oh, this is such a terrible idea. Just need to get what I need and leave, and not mess with any of you. If I can find 2 more string... Oh, hello. As I was saying, if I could find 2 more string, I have enough for a bed. Maybe let the spider through, but you stay back there. Can I reach you without... Okay. We might be able to do this. Okay, maybe not. Oh, no. I put a torch there. Why do they keep spawning? Just keep bob and weave, bob and weave. There we go. Light it up and get out of here. And I think I lost that string. I need 1 more string. If I can find 1 more, I can make a bed. Oh, yes. Wait a minute. Is this a trap? It's a trap. I was about to jump to get that string, but it opens up down there. Too clever for you. Okay, 12 string. I think that's what we need. We should be good. Oh, no. Okay, I just backed myself into a corner. Goldie pants. Okay, you stay over there. I'll stay over here. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Okay, it's time to leave. We got what we need. Let's get out of here. I say that, and then I make a terrible decision and fall in a hole. Why do I do these things? Please be nothing up here. Okay, I think there's a spider spawner down there, so if we need to, we can come back here for more string. But in the meantime, I do not want to be poisoned. Please leave me alone. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yep, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. We need to get into the light. Oh, sweet daylight. Oh. Okay, so we at least, excuse me. Nom 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 nom. We at least found enough string for what we needed. There is a spider spawner down there, so I'll probably note the coordinates and we can come back if we need to. And I didn't even think about it, but the fact that we were wearing these leather, the tunic and the pants, that might have saved us because I did take a decent amount of damage down there. I also just used up all my food, so we need to go find some more. Where are all of my lobster friends? I need to eat. Ooh, there you are. I see you. In the rain, why does it look like there's a concert happening just over the horizon? Can you see those lights flashing? I'm sure my invite just got lost in the mail. Almost forgot what we were doing out there, but now, with 3 wool, we can make a bed, finally. So 1 solitary lobster tail I was able to find, we can use that. Hop down the bed and have our first good night's sleep. Oh, that is so nice, being able to sleep through the night in the rain and all that type of thing. Ah, much better. What a beautiful morning. While we were out, we found a good amount of iron ore, and I already had 59, so I say we start using some of it. First up, I'll feel a lot better if we have a shield. Oh yeah, much better. Especially with all those creepers around. And why don't we make a helmet and boots, because why not? Here we go, and may as well grab a bucket. Could come in handy. There we go, starting to look a little bit more like a proper legionary. I kind of forgot we found all this wheat. Why have I not made that into bread? That should help us out. And I'm kind of thinking it's not a bad idea to start the carrots and potatoes growing. And I only have 57 dirt. Maybe we try to find a little bit more. Didn't get everything in here, so why don't we clear this out first? Yeah, I think nothing permanent just yet. I'm not quite ready to call this a permanent area. But I also don't want to waste valuable time when we could have had vegetables growing. And I'm not going to be able to fill these in, but they can be filled in with a four block span of dirt coming out from a water source in the center. And speaking of water source, just fill that in. That way when we till the soil, it'll be able to all reach this water source. Which seems kind of silly. I mean, I can put dirt anywhere in here, but that's just the way I like to organize it. And we don't even currently have enough to fill in all this area, I don't think. And we don't have enough dirt, so for now, let's just do this and get some of this stuff growing. First up, the carrots. And we could actually use a little bit more dirt. And potatoes, we only have 5. So those will need to wait a bit, but at least we got started with it. Everything looks right to me. This is how farms work. Just some dirt suspended over the ocean in weird shapes. That's how we grow our vegetables. I almost forgot we can put down a block above each one and then just make sure it's lit up. That way, if we do happen to do anything at night, hopefully they still grow a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. I just had another thought. Since we're going to be growing stuff up here anyway, why don't we fill a little bit of this in? And that way it gives an area that wandering traders can spawn into just in case they're feeling like they want to stop by for a visit and, I don't know, sell me some saplings or some kelp, something like that. I'm going to waste so much time in this video just staring at the water. I love this. I love how cool it looks. So yes, I will be wasting time doing that, but it's going to be worth it. Worth it to me anyway. I hope you like the way it looks as well. I'm noticing that I should have a ton more different kinds of mobs actually spawn in. The only one we've seen so far is this squat lobster. But look at this other stuff. Sea pig, mud skippers, coelacanths, spider crabs. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that we should be seeing, I just haven't yet. And I'm wondering if it has to do with the biome. Maybe that was the only one that spawns in warm ocean, because that's the only thing there is in this world is a big ol' warm ocean biome. So that would be kind of unfortunate if we're not going to see any of those other ones just because they need a different biome to spawn into. I suppose we could always do the old coarse dirt trick to turn gravel into dirt, because if you mix gravel and dirt together you get coarse dirt, which essentially doubles the amount that you have. The only problem with that is now if you want to turn it into dirt you have to smack it with the hoe and then dig it back up. So it is a way you can get more dirt or essentially duplicate it, just kind of time consuming. Okay, open this place up a bit, made it a little bit more room. So now it should be easier to do this. Yep, that's much better. Yep, I certainly do love my job as a dirt farmer. Yeah, that's not too bad though. I got a decent amount more. So let's see how much we can fill in. Yeah, we're getting there. I mean, a little over half of each one is filled in. We're going to save this though in case we need to do that duplication again. Are you done? I can never tell. It doesn't hurt to give it a little bit longer. None of these are done though. I have 1 string left over. If I had 2, I could make a fishing rod. So it's either head back to the spider spawner and risk our lives, or pick a new direction and head out there and see if we can find any chests that hold a fishing rod. At this point, I'm not actually sure what it is I am hoping to catch with a fishing rod. It's just I'm entirely surrounded by the sea, so it seems like something I should do at some point in this video. Ooh, hey, it's Flipper. You want to give me a boost? Whoa, yes you do. Look at that. And hey, or no, I think, is that the ship we already found? And there's another one right there. Another one there. Another one there. I could see like 3 or 4 just from right here. Kind of assuming that I've visited them all already, but we can check. Yeah, I've been here. The doors are open. The chests are looted. Oh, well, you look interesting. And friendly locals all asking for a hug. No, thank you. I know I'm very popular, but you're gonna have to stay back. Just trying to look through your homes or whatever these are. Leave me alone. Get back. Get back. Go on. Thank you. Okay, they just keep spawning, so let's see if we can get to the chests. Okay, I will take that. Oh no, I'm drowning. Take no damage in battle and then forget that I need to breathe. Leave me alone. I also think these will come in handy, so I'm going to grab a few of them. And by a few, I do mean all. There's got to be more chests, right? There's one. Not a ton of good stuff in here, though. Really thought there would be better things with so many guards around. Hey, fishing rod. That's what we were looking for. Okay, that's worth it then, I guess. Okay, so that was kind of neat. I actually don't even know what these are called, like Sunken Monument, or that's just a guess. I have no idea. What is that? Oh, is it a nether portal? It is. That looks cool. Nice. It's like neon. It looks like a retro arcade or something. Do you have goodies for me? You do. And I'll have to come back here once we have diamonds so I can get that obsidian. I'm noticing there's no gold, though. Usually there's a gold block. Well, either way, that was a good trip, so I say we head on back. Home sweet temporary home. What are you doing there? I didn't think about the fact I was making a spawn platform. I really should have, though. I mean, I've got the shield now. Yep, we can probably take this. Oh, you're not intimidating when I have a shield. What are you gonna do? Nothing, that's what. Ha ha ha. But with that, it is Betty Bye time. Okay, there we go. All of this was bugging me, so I just did some light organizing. It doesn't have any rhyme or reason. I just think it looks a little bit nicer, a little bit easier to find. So now that we've done that, and we have been out exploring a bunch and fighting all the big bad mobs, so I say we take a little break for fishing. I probably haven't used a fishing rod in Minecraft for like maybe a few years, 4 or 5 years. Never really was a part of my gameplay, but if you're in an ocean-only world, it seems like a no-brainer. So let's give it a shot. And it has Lure 1. I don't remember exactly what that means. Maybe you can get better stuff with it. If I remember correctly, you gotta wait till it goes under the water. There we go, like that. Okay, so I mean, potential source of food here. I'm probably gonna do this for the rest of the day and just see what we can get. I do enjoy how there's never anything near the hook. It just whips under the water and you get something random. But not surprising, that's Minecraft logic for you. How far out can I cast? Pew! Okay, that's pretty good. I wonder if that matters. Like, can you, oh, that's a weird one. Tripwire hook? Do you get better things if you cast further out? I have no idea. Ooh, Nautilus shell. No idea what I'm gonna do with that, but it looks cool, and I think that's one of the rarer options that you can get. You know, I don't mind fishing in Minecraft. And the reason I say that is because I'm not a huge fan of fishing in real life. But even though this isn't the fastest thing in the world, it is faster paced than real life fishing. So maybe that's why I like it. Or, again, don't mind it. I mean, not bad spoils for a day of fishing. Got some food, a tripwire hook for whatever reason, Nautilus shell. Probably not going to be a huge part of our strategy going forward, but it's nice to know we have the option. Let's check on the crops. You look fully grown to me. Yep, there we go. So they're starting to come in and we can just replant it, try to fill out as much as we can. So not too bad on the carrots, that's coming along. And how about you lads over there? Ah, 'tis a fair morning for potatoes. I apologize to anybody Irish. That was an awful accent. So 1 grew. Very helpful. I can't decide if I want to wait it out or if I want to start turning some of the bone I collected into bone meal. I don't think it's urgent. We don't really need this stuff for anything just yet, so not a big deal. What I really need is a wandering trader to spawn in with saplings. I'd really like some saplings, some kelp, and some sugarcane. That's another thing I don't know if I mentioned. Sugarcane also isn't available, obviously, because we're ocean only. There's a slight chance we can find little bits of land with, sand coming out over the top of the water, and then potentially sugarcane would spawn on that, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it. Actually, you know what we should do? I kind of want to just bring the emeralds with us anywhere that we go in this world, because a wandering trader is just going to spawn out in the middle of the ocean when we're far away from this area, and we're not going to be able to get anything because we left the emeralds back in the chest. One more thing down here, actually. I think it's worth carrying an iron sword and an iron pickaxe, just in case we were to run into diamond in our travels. Oh, is this a new one of these? I don't think I've been here yet. Are you proud of your shell that you found? Good boy, you found a shell. I'm kind of just here for the looting. I wasn't here for any of you. So you could leave me alone while I do that. Or you could swarm me. That works too, thank you. There are so many of you, stop spawning. Well, we got another fishing rod. Honestly though, these chests aren't that great. And another fishing rod. I think we'll be in good shape on those now. I do want that sea lantern, but I don't know if I can break it without silk touch. So for now, I'm going to leave it. Okay, I got a plan. Based on my experience, when does the wandering trader always show up? It's whenever I'm trying to concentrate on building something and he decides to come in and interrupt. So since I want him to show up now, I think that's the play. I'm gonna start building some of the foundations of the base around here, and obviously that's gonna be with limited resources because of what I currently have. But I have a feeling once we get to that, our least favorite pleb will probably show up. So that's the idea. I do have some logs from the shipwrecks. I just don't really want to use any of that because honestly, I'm worried I'm going to run out. That isn't that much. I do have a decent amount of coal. So I'm thinking maybe we start smelting some of the cobblestone into stone. We can make stone brick and we'll start some of the outlines with that. Actually, why don't I make a second furnace? There we go. So 2 are going to be running at all times. I'm going to work on gathering some more cobblestone, and then maybe I check back in a little bit when I've got some of that saved up and we're all set with the stone brick that we'll use for our foundations of the base. Okay, I thought I was hearing lava and I was right. Fortunate for us that we're digging on this level and not right below it. Actually kind of nice. Now we have a lava source if we need it. Anyway, not here for you. I am here for the cobblestone. Okay, so there's still some more smelting. There's actually 4 furnaces or furni smelting up the stone or the cobblestone. But I have about 3.5 stacks. I bet that's a decent start. Should get us a long way, so let's actually go with slabs. And if we ever find ourselves needing actual stone bricks, we could always come back because there is more smelting. Yeah, but for now we're gonna go with that. Oh boy, but what do I want to do? I have a vague idea. I want the base to be partially above the water and partially underwater. And I think I'm going to start with the portion above water. Mainly because underwater is going to be fully, well, not fully, but almost entirely glass. And I have not even started on that yet. I don't want it to be directly over the coral reef because, well, if you look at it, it's first of all pretty close to sea level, even at the sand. But also the coral is going to get in the way. There's just a lot of stuff around here. Plus I want to be able to see it. So we will go off the side. And I had a thought that we could build it over this shipwreck because it's not too far away from where that mine is. It's actually right here. And if we do that, I have a feeling, or my idea is we could build a circle around this and then have a glass floor so we could see the shipwreck through the bottom of the floor. So with that in mind, let's give it a shot. I did put this pillar here earlier, which I think is right about at the center of the ship. And when I went 16 out, that just about passes the ship and gives me a little buffer room. So I guess we're thinking a 32 by 32 circle. That should be fun. I'm getting a little better at making circles, but I'm still not an expert. And by the way, all this stuff here, this is just temporary to help me get the circle going, and then we'll probably remove all of that. Doesn't matter how many times I do it, using slabs always confuses me. I started up one from this, and then I brought it back down because I think... Yeah, because if the next layer is full blocks, I'll actually be able to place one and it'll be flush. So I think that's what I want. Okay, so I got 2 of the sides. Let's go ahead and complete the circle. We could actually get really optimistic, and after we finish this part of it, make a couple off to the side. In particular, one that would be nice to have finished early is a space for a tree farm. But at this point, that is pretty optimistic. I really want saplings, and I really hope we can get them in this video. Alright, so now we need... That's why you always carry a backup. We need to take this out, because we did complete the circle. That's all looking good. And I need to figure out what I want to do with this. My thought is we're gonna... From the circle, we're going to start moving our way inward and descend so that it's kind of dipping into the water a little bit. And the central layer of that will be glass. So actually, before we break this down, or after we break this down, we should go start smelting some sand because we're going to need a lot of glass. Yeah, so let's follow this one more time with the stone brick all the way around one layer lower. Then we should be good to change materials. And there we go. What do we think? Off to a good start? And like I said, this is going to keep tapering down and eventually getting to a center that will be glass. And by the way, what I'm making here is kind of a central hub. I'm thinking this will be the center of everything. And then off on each side, we can have it leading off into other areas, including probably an extra long pathway or tunnel that brings me back over to the little farms over there and the mine that's already established. I don't think I have that much sand at the chests, but we may as well start smelting what we do have. A little bit. A little over a stack and a half. That's something. Ooh, I was about to say burning through this coal. Quite literally, I am burning through this coal. So we're going to put a pause on the cobblestone. I don't think I need much more. And we'll use what we have to start on the sand. And while we're cooking up the tasty sand, we can head back over and keep working on the border of this thing. This might be a problem, maybe not. Okay, so no water on top of that if we do it at that level. But if I wanted to go down again, that one's gonna be underwater. And if I put one on top, yeah, it just breaks everything. We'll have to find a way to get rid of that water if we do want to go down another layer. Let's just start with this because this works. Ooh, wait a minute though. When I do the next layer, is this slab being here going to keep this a source block, meaning that it's going to leak in? I'm probably not describing it very well. I'm trying to think through how to make this thing waterproof, and I have a feeling slabs are going to make that a problem. What if I did... Okay, I don't know. Let's just do what we were doing. If it turns out to be a problem, we could always come back and add more slabs underneath or something. I think we can work our way through it. Not worth slowing us down. Okay, so there we go. That's the beginning of it. This is the part I'm worried about because that, as we see here, if I place the crafting table, that's the half block that's missing. And we'll need to find a way to get the water out of there. I honestly don't know why I went and put in all these slabs. I have a very strong feeling I'll have to take them out when we get to the point of removing the water, but I kind of just want to finish the whole thing as I have it envisioned, and then we'll worry about that. But in order to do that, we need glass. And this doesn't look like a lot, but I have a feeling it's going to be a ton of glass. It really hit home in my last video how terrible I am at estimating how many blocks I'll need for a certain build. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this is just a ton of glass. Great video, by the way. You should check it out, my 500 days hardcore video. Anyway, little bit of time left in the day. Let's grab some more sand. And oh, look, it's everywhere. And I'm actually going to remember to breathe this time, so we need to head up. Made it. Fortunately, that sand was hiding some coal, and as we discovered, we need lots of coal. So we got the glass that was smelting earlier and started the new stuff. Let's head back because I think maybe we do one more layer of the stone brick slabs. Then we'll move on to glass just to get a feel of how much it's going to take. I don't know why, but I really like this style. It reminds me of actually what I did in my hardcore world with the courtyard area that turned into a bee habitat. just starting with a circle and then each layer descending down either a block or a half a block with a slab. Yeah, just as a central area to a base. I think it's really nice. It really ties a base together. So that's the idea. I like the shift from brick to wood back to brick. I think it's going to look really nice when we are able to clear out the water, glass in the middle, light it up. We'll probably put some sea pickles down there to light it down on the ground for nighttime. But let's try, yeah, I think I like that amount for glass. So let's see what a little over a stack and a half does for us. And if my calculations are correct, we should be able to do that. We can. It'll be flush with the stone. That's weird. You see that? There's like atmospheric effects this way, but when you look through the glass, it's just clear. Ooh, that's weird. It looks like a desert out there. Anyway, don't get distracted, Legion. I also have to remember I need to be careful with this glass because I don't have Silk Touch. If I need to remove any of this, then that's it. Bye-bye glass. We are not getting it back. I think I was right. We're going to need so much glass. I'm not even sure that stack and a half is going to get us one circle around this. Okay, it did that, but one layer around used all but 29. So yeah, decent amount required. We'll just use what we have and go back for the stuff that we had cooking. There we go. That's it. All right, so same deal. Let's go grab some more sand, head back for the glass, and then come back to here. While we're heading back over there, quick note about the Roman history facts that I've done in the previous videos. I was thrilled to see how many of you enjoyed that. You know, while watching other YouTubers, I can tell it's a little bit different. So I was just really excited to see that there's others out there that appreciated the history facts, even though if they're awesome Roman history facts, but still, I was really stoked to see that. Speaking of, I'll have to come up with maybe some like Roman Navy history facts for this one. I think that would be appropriate given the landscape. Okay, here's one for you. Did you know until 264 BCE, Carthage was actually the dominant force in the Mediterranean? Navy-wise. Of course, Rome wasn't having that, so they started from scratch, building a navy, training all of the sailors, all of that type of thing. And what actually gave them their edge was a new invention that they added to their ships when building called a corvus. And corvus was just a fancy word for a drawbridge, basically. Because sea battles could tend to go on for quite some time. You know, there's, ships don't tire, men do. Or soldiers, I should say. So using the corvus, the Romans would ram enemy ships and then just drop that drawbridge so they could rush across and then fight soldier to soldier. Using that method, they were able to essentially dominate the Mediterranean. And then, of course, that lends to a lot of their future power, the ability to trade and move quickly throughout their territories. Yep, that's right. We Romans were crafty. In my case, Minecrafty. But with that, it's all the glass. We're getting there. Maybe, I don't know, 2 more stacks. Also, it's kind of a little bit janky. I have to put the boat right here and leap up, or I could swim up through the center, but not for much longer. So maybe after the glass, we build our way to get up onto this thing from the water. That might not be a bad idea. I keep trying to pick different places to grab sand, because I noticed the first 2 spots that I chose, there's only 1 layer. Yeah, like this. Usually there would be a few layers of sand, or maybe it's different on the ocean floor. Just seems a bit strange that when I clear this out, it's directly touching stone or gravel. All right, it's a new day. I've got new glass. I think we can finish that last part that we need to of the floor over here. On the way over, here's another Roman fact for you. At least I think it's a fact. It's kind of far-fetched. Apparently, when Caligula took power and became emperor, there was a prophecy that said Caligula had no more chance of becoming emperor than riding a horse across a bay, across the sea, basically. So when he became emperor, he did just that. At huge expense to Rome, he built a temporary bridge across the Bay of Naples and an adjacent seaside. I think it was the Bay of Baiae. I don't know how exactly to pronounce that. But anyway, yeah, it was like a pontoon bridge, and he built it all the way across just so he could ride across in his glittering Roman armor, and it would be dismantled a few days later. So yeah, definitely worth the expense just to say, yep, I rode a horse across the sea, no big deal. Anyway, that's it. And we've got some glass left over, so I like to see that. And while it honestly looks really cool leaving the water in here, I don't want to have to try to walk across and get slowed down. Like, I can't jump right now. I'm actually swimming. So I do really like how it looks, but we'll need to get rid of the water. And I think the easiest way is just placing sand throughout the whole thing. And why don't we do all around the border if we can? And then we're going to figure out this weird one with the half slab. I think that's going to give us some trouble. I don't really have a lot of any blocks, so we're going to use a hodgepodge of stuff to fill this in. Luckily, though, it's only one layer of water, so we don't have to double up or anything like that. It should make it a bit easier. So now, just to test the theory, if we start removing from this side... Yep, there we go. No water. So we'll just keep doing that until all the water's gone, then we'll figure out the slabs. About halfway done. We should be able to finish tomorrow because it is starting to get dark, or sun's about to go down. Quick test though before that. I'm wondering if we use a bucket. Maybe I can just put it here. Oh, nope. Getting rid of the water is the hardest part. There we go. I'm wondering if we could just pick up that water that's on the slabs rather than having to get rid of them. So please be nice to me. No. Yeah, it's just going to fill in every time I do that. We'll have to do something different. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm realizing I should have done the cobblestone around the border rather than sand, and use sand for this part because it would have gone much faster. But hindsight is 20/20 after all. Alrighty, there we go. So now we just take this out and at least the middle part is done. Also worth mentioning, I have a decent amount of iron, so in case you're curious why I keep using stone pickaxes instead of iron, it just seems like a waste to me. I don't know. I could always go and get more iron, but I'm just doing things that are going to continuously break the iron pickaxes when I don't technically need them. It's just going to speed it up a little bit, so I prefer to save my iron for things that would be a little bit more impactful. And done. So that is looking beautiful, but now we have to deal with our greatest nemesis. How to remove a half block of water. Because the same trick won't work. I can't just put this here. It's going to float above the water. If I take them out, then I can place these here. But when I remove one, yeah, it just fills that water back in. And I think it's because this is a slab. If that was a full block, I think it might stop water from spilling back in. I do have some slabs, so let's test that. So now if I cover that, yep. Yeah, it looks like that stopped water from coming in. Ooh, that is going to be a pain to do all the way around. I knew it too. When I was putting these down, I was thinking, this is going to be a problem. I'm just going to have to come back and remove them after the fact. But I did it anyway. Okay, just finished. We'll probably need some more slabs, some more oak slabs, so we'll make that back in base and then come back when it's not so spooky scary outside. Although it's really not. Nighttime in this world is absolutely beautiful, with a bright beacon lighting our way home. Another beautiful morning. So here's what I'm thinking, citizen. I'm not going to have enough cobblestone to fill all of the area where we remove slabs. So I'm going to fill in what I can, then go underneath and fill the half slab beneath this one with another oak slab. Then we'll remove the cobblestone, place the slab back where it belongs, and then repeat the process wherever we didn't get to. I always feel like when I'm describing that stuff, it makes zero sense. Either way, the end result should be pretty good. So now we need to head under there, and we'll start here because this, we know, works. Actually, if I remove that, yep, so that'll be the finished product right there. So we'll start at this part, start putting some slabs like we did here to cover it up so water can't get in, which should be pretty easy because all we have to do is find the cobblestone and place a slab behind it. I really wouldn't mind upgrading my O2 meter sometime in this movie so that I don't have to go up for air quite so often. It's just I'm pretty sure I need sugarcane, I believe, to make fiber mesh or something like that to do the upgrade. So we really need that wandering trader. Pretty sure at this point he's just pouting and being mean to us. Okay, so if my theory is correct, I should now be able to remove these and put these here. Beautiful. So that's how we do it. We remove the water. It's very annoying and time consuming, but at least it's working. You know what's going to happen? That wandering trader is going to spawn in, and then out of spite, he's not going to have anything that we need. It's all just going to be flowers or, I don't know, podzol or something. I think this is the last bit, and then we should be done. There we go. Sun is nearly setting, so let's try to get rid of all of this and take one last look at our completed work. There it is. Beautiful. This will make such a nice sort of central point for the base. And anytime we're doing something, we can take a look down and see the sunken ship. I do still need to add some sea pickles down there. There's some right there, but you can see if we had that, except wider range all the way around the ship, it'll be easier to see. It'll look nicer. I'm a big fan. This is great. We'll need to obviously decorate a bit and add more to it, add some pathways going off to the sides leading to other areas, but this is an awesome start. Whoa! Oh no, look who was waiting for me. How did you get in? And what are you doing? It's stuck in the ceiling. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, calm down. Wow. Why was that thing waiting for me? Where did it spawn? Skeleton riding a spider, just waiting to ambush me when I get back to my chest room. I guess... No, well, maybe over here? No, there's a torch right there. Where would it have spawned? Oh man, that terrified me. I have no idea. I thought I had enough torches down here. Maybe I didn't. Let's just place another couple random ones and hope for the best. Actually, did I light it up in here? Yeah, I did. Okay, I don't know. Hopefully that is good enough. Okay, at least some of the potatoes are starting to come in. This is definitely slower going than the carrots. We should probably start moving some of the stuff from this chest room over to the new area because I don't want to have to always come back here. Just not sure exactly what I want to bring for now. That should be a good start. But where am I going to put things? Because every point like this is going to have something like a bridge or a door leading elsewhere, so I don't want to cover those. Maybe, you know what, let's say temporary. I've got a longer term idea for this, and it might not go on this platform at all, so for now, let's just fill in the chest in a random spot. I also did say I'd make a way into this, and while I don't know what the main entrance here is going to do, if it's going to be a bridge across or something else, I do want something that just leads into the water, so I don't necessarily need the boat. I could always get up here if I needed to, using like a little ramp or something. I'm thinking something like this that we can just walk up onto. But maybe we move this over one. That way. Go down into the water. So pretty simple with my limited resources, but that's kind of what I'm thinking as a design. We do fall off, at least it's a way to get back up. And I don't want it leading straight down. It's kind of a wraparound type of dealy. And something like that. No, that's weird. Does it need to be covering it? And maybe one there. Not exactly sure what I'm trying to do here. We're going to come back to that because I have an idea in my head of what I am thinking, kind of just an archway over the top of this. I just don't like that. So we will come back to that, just not right now. Any day now, Wandering Trader. I made this nice platform just for you. It's not really for him. This is for us, but don't tell him that. Since it's getting dark anyway, why don't we place those sea pickles? Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, these things are like blinding when you place them. Oh no, I need to breathe, I need to breathe. I need to stop forgetting about that. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh wow, very nice. That is really cool through the glass floor. Now the ship is illuminated. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna be ready this time. Are there any spider jockeys waiting for me down here? Okay, appear to be safe. Gotta be ever vigilant. Well, our plan didn't work. Spent a decent amount of time building out that hub platform and no Wandering Trader. At this point, I'm thinking about changing strategies. Staying here and building didn't work, so maybe if we just give in to the wanderlust a little bit, we'll have better luck. I honestly don't know if there's a single chance that a bit of land will come above sea level and a tree has the ability to spawn on it. I kind of doubt it, but we should at least give it a try. So for the next few days, we'll just stay out on the boat. I think I have what I need, a little bit of food and some logs, cobblestone, the basics. If by some chance the trader spawns out there, we do have the emeralds with us. So we'll spend a while exploring, see what we can find out here. Maybe sacrifice a bowl to Jupiter or something, see if that increases our odds. But out we go. Actually, no, not out we go. We should bring the bed with us as well. You are coming with me. There we go, now we're ready. Actually, this time out we go. And we may as well stop whenever we see one of these. Is there only one chest here with not great stuff in it? Yep, nothing worth taking, really. And what about you? What secrets do you hold? Okay. May as well. And lots of this. Ooh, oh, wait a minute. I thought that was land. I think that's just some structures coming up above. That's strange. What is that? Okay, not exactly what I was looking for. I think that's a shipwreck, and this is one of those underwater monument things. I'll take it. This looks more like a hut or a house or something. What is... Whoa. And it opens up into an underground cavern. Interesting. Okay, yeah, whatever this is, it spawned in very weird. I won't say no to this, though. Okay, thanks, I guess. I refuse to believe that nowhere in this world is there any land that breaches the surface. There's gotta be something. I've gone like 4,000 blocks. Please, Poseidon, give me some land. Anytime it turns to night, I just build myself a luxury bedroom like this. And honestly, it's a kind of nice looking bedroom. And sleep under the stars. Oh, good morning, everyone. Let's hope for better luck today. How many days out of 100 do I want to use just aimlessly rowing across the sea? I kind of think that number should be right around 5, because is that something? Where did it go? Am I seeing a mirage? All right, I'm officially losing my mind. I'm finding lots of this type of thing, just not... Ooh, you know what? I will take that. That's not a bad find, because if we do ever finally get some zombified villagers, that's going to be a big part of curing them, so thank you, Ruined Nether Portal. Those squids keep messing with my head. Is that a squid? That might be a shipwreck. The squids do keep messing with me, though. They keep popping up above the water and making me think it's land. Nope, another portal. Never mind. Well, now we can go to the Nether if we want to, but I don't, actually. Don't really want to go to the Nether. Stuff like this, it's so close. Like 2 more blocks, 3 more blocks, you would have been above the water. Something else I noticed about these shaders, every time I go to sleep at night, when I wake up, the sun blinds me, so the change in light actually affects your eyes somehow, so check this out. Nice night of sleep, and then suddenly, boom! Blinding. I'm so sad. This was such a waste of time. Arguably, it's worth it for the golden apple, the obsidian, all the stuff we found, but still. Oh, but Legion, it's about the friends you made along the way. Yeah, and dolphins are great, but I was really hoping for a sapling. Alright, goodbye, friend. Ooh, what is that? What is that? Please tell me it's land. Please tell me there's something growing on it. It doesn't look great so far. Oh, but there's another one over there. We might have found a good area. Okay, so land can breach the surface. Confirmed, that's good. It only took us about 10,000 blocks in like 3 or 4 days. But nothing that I want on this one. Let's go check out the other one. Please, island, you can end this for me. I think I'd see a tree if there was one by now. Oh, a barren island. What did I do to upset Poseidon so? I mean, it's nice that we found something, but I was hoping for sugarcane or a tree or something. There any more in the vicinity? Not that I'm seeing, so we're gonna kind of shift to the direction of home. I did just see something over here, so at least we'll be slowly making our way back in that direction. That is a ship, not an island. This looks imposing. It's like a massive nether portal. Whoa. Okay, bad spot to park. I will take these gold blocks. There we go, not too shabby. A couple blocks of gold. What else do you have for me down here? I mean, that's a huge nether portal. You would think there would have to be a chest, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Well, at least we got the gold, and it's only about 6,000 more blocks till we get home. Please leave me alone. I'm only here because I saw something above the water. Oh no, please, make yourself at home. Oh, the sun got him. Alright, anyway, moving on. Oh, bamboo, that could come in handy. Yeah, I mean, we may as well bring it, because I do not have any yet. Do you see what I see? Yes. Wait a minute. No, I don't want that to be cactus. Please be sugarcane. It's sugarcane. We did it. Not a sapling, that was my first choice, but at least we found this. Oh man, and we need to clear something out of our already packed inventory. Leather boots, protection 2 with +1 armor. Iron boots are probably better anyway, we could just get rid of those. Yes, come to me. Well, something worked out. That 5 or 6 day journey is gonna do something for us. Okay, with that, I'm calling this trip worth it. Now, we just need to find our way back to the base. I'd love to stop at these and loot a little bit more, but I can't figure out what to drop. Too much looting already. I will stop for you, however. Thank you. Another bit of land with no trees, I see. Yep, nothing. Yes, finally. Sweet, sweet home. I just want to sleep safely in my little chest cave. Then we can figure out next steps tomorrow. Oh, I missed you so much, drab and awful cave. I was just getting organized and realized we're going to need some more dirt if we want to be able to plant the bamboo and the sugarcane and all that. I thought I saw... yeah, here we go. So we can start with some gravel just to get a bit more, but we'll need to get that figured out. We need a better source of dirt. What I want to do is start off on the platform over here, off to one of the sides, and make an area that will eventually be a tree farm, fingers crossed, but it can also be for bamboo and sugarcane. And this will be slow goings, but at least it'll help us get a bit more dirt. Okay, round 2, and this will be the last round for now. Making dirt, making dirt. And there we go. So 52 dirt. That might be for the bamboo. I'm thinking sugarcane. Maybe we go with sand, because that we do have the ability to get more. And speaking of more, let's grab a bit and then we could start thinking about this new platform. And a bit over a stack should do it. The only problem is we're going to have to put something underneath the sand to support it. But no worries, we'll figure it out. Maybe we go off in this direction. Ooh, I went to get my bed and it's already dark. Okay, thought we'd probably have more spawns than this. Really not too bad. Hey, bud. How you doing? Good night. Okay, with that out of the way, I want this to be a decent size because I'm thinking trees, bamboo, and sugarcane. And I guess we could always expand it further out, but why don't we just make it a little bit bigger? And then because there's 2 in the middle, I don't like how it would space out if we went, you know, dirt, water. It would end up uneven at that end. So I think what we can do to mitigate that is just double up on the center, kind of a pathway leading down, and maybe it also separates the tree area from the bamboo and sugarcane. Actually, what am I thinking? We don't need any of the water for the trees. So I'm thinking something like this, alternating between the stone brick and the, what are these? Oak slabs with dirt in the middle. So that side will be the tree farm. And then we'll start with sugarcane. And that does need water. It also is going to have sand, which needs something to hold it up. So could do something like that. Little platforms to hold up the sand. And then it'll be surrounded by water. So I believe that means the sugarcane should grow. So we'll get that started. We should also probably fill in some of this, which I'd love to use glass for, but I just don't think it's worth it. So instead, you can put these here. And the point of that is just so when I'm harvesting all of this, it doesn't fall all the way to the bottom of the ocean. We can catch it on those and pick it all up. We're actually going to cover that side up because I do want it kind of like a pathway or a corridor going down the middle. And then maybe we also do that along the edges. Yeah, that's looking a bit better. It does bug me that that's a bit wonky now. It doesn't have the right side like the other ones do, but I'd rather have both sides be even, which they are. So yeah, it doesn't bother me too much. I say we keep it like that. I keep glancing over my shoulder looking back here. Is there a wandering trader, please? But it was not to be. There we go. So at least on this side, we should have a decent amount of space to start off growing sugarcane. Yeah, that should be good for what we need. I hope these don't interfere with these two, which it shouldn't. There's water right beneath this slab, so I don't think it would be an issue, but I guess we'll find out. Hopefully those start growing soon and we can begin to fill this out. Hopefully a wandering trader offers us some saplings, but I'll build this out anyway. And then down at the end, we're going to have a bamboo farm. And because we don't have a lot of dirt, that's really going to determine how large we make this. At least for now, we can leave it a bit open so it's expandable. All right, let's leave it at that for now. Save 13 for later and put down our one lonely piece of bamboo. There we go. So we got a couple areas here all set up and ready. I can see that the sugarcane is starting to grow over my shoulder, so we can begin to fill that out. Same goes for the bamboo once that starts. And I really just need a sapling to start this part. I'm so nervous that we're just going to be waiting the whole time and then a wandering trader will spawn in on day 99 or something. By the way, let me know if anybody has any other ideas. The only thing I was able to think of is a trader to get saplings, but if you can think of any other way to get them in an ocean-only world, I am all ears because I'd love to have some. It doesn't seem desperate, right, that I'm building this out and I have literally no idea if I'll actually be able to get trees in this video. No, it's just being prepared. It's not desperate. Ooh, okay, this is bad. Please don't blow up my glass. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up. Please, 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 please. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we need to light it up over here. That is another thought, though, that I just had. for another one of these areas where we'll be building something off to the side, we should probably build a nether portal and also maybe like not a full mob grinder, but at least some kind of spawn platform. So throughout the day, we can listen for zombified villagers, try to start capturing some of those. Actually, too, if we went to the nether, we should be able to find brown mushrooms. We have a spider eye. Now we have access to sugar. We'll need that fermented spider eye to make a potion of weakness to cure zombie villagers anyway. And then we have one golden apple. We'll actually need another, either by finding another one of the golden apples out there, or by getting an apple somehow, because now we have enough gold to make one. There's a lot of complexities happening right now. I'm so used to having access to a typical Minecraft world where this is no problem at all. And now, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm struggling a bit. But that's part of the reason we did it. Everybody likes a challenge. Let's at least start another platform, because I like the idea of doing some kind of spawn platform just to see if we can get a zombie villager and trap it in a boat. Let's do that one over in this direction, and I switched to spruce slabs just to mix it up a little bit. And I think for this one, we're going to go pretty small just because I am running very low on resources. So for now, something tiny like this that we just need to put a roof over and enclose so they can't get out. Oh man, this wood, I'm running out so quickly. And I think I'm out of the stone brick as well, so we may need to go do some collecting on that. Then we can finish up this area and kind of just try to keep up with everything. We'll keep heading back over here, spreading the sugar cane, getting all this stuff growing, waiting on the wandering trader, obviously, all the time, seeing if we can get a zombified villager to spawn over there that we can capture, and continue building this place out. But yeah, we've got our priorities. Did some very exciting cobblestone mining, and now we get to do equally exciting cobblestone smelting. There we go. Should get some new stone, which will give us enough stone brick to finish up our roof. And I'm actually not sure if we maybe should have just enclosed this. There's probably gonna be light that could get in there, but we'll see if we get any spawns or not. We're getting there on the roof, but at least it's spawning things in. I really wouldn't mind if one of you wanted to drop me a bow, however. Yeah, I mean, the arrows are nice, but I do need a bow. All right, there we go. So that's enclosed. We'll see if during the day that spawns anything. I'm not sure. We might need to close up the walls, but we'll find out. And we'll cross our fingers for zombified villagers and wandering traders. So this might seem a bit counterintuitive considering we're doing our very best to get a wandering trader to spawn in and get some saplings, but I can't just sit around here for 100 days. So my next thought was, why don't we use this third area off in this direction to build a nether portal platform? But then I realized I'm terrified and I will probably not make it back from the nether with my current gear. Not terrible stuff, but you know, this probably isn't going to cut it for another excursion. What I'm getting at is we should probably head into the mine and see if we can test our luck there and try to find some diamonds so we can have some diamond gear. Maybe not full set, but at least some. I'd feel a lot better about going into the nether if we had some diamond armor. We didn't even get to bedrock yet, if I remember correctly. We just stopped at that chasm that we ran into. So let's keep digging down a bit more, see if we can find some diamonds. And if so, we will head to the nether, specifically, I think, just to get blaze rods. Oh, and brown mushrooms too. I think for this, it'll be worth using a little bit of the iron, just because I don't want to come back up too often to get more of this stuff. Yep, so let's give that a try. To the mines! Yeah, this is where we chickened out before because that creeper spooked us. I don't actually even need to go that way. We could just take a turn, start heading down in this direction. And look at this, I already ran into iron, so I bet we're about to get a return on those 2 pickaxes we made. Yep, more than a return, so we're in good shape. Not to mention I found, I think, over a stack of iron while we were looting shipwrecks, so I'm not too worried about it. We're already at bedrock? I'm guessing that's because it's 1.16. I think the depth of bedrock changed a little bit, but interesting. I didn't think it would be that soon. Well, in that case, it's time for everybody's favorite thing in the whole wide world. Endless, aimless strip mining. It's not diamonds, but I'll take this. Ooh, Uh-oh. That opens up into something potentially nasty. I hear mobs. Hello, bat. This is a lot of dirt. This is great. Oh, no. I just fell into something that is bad. Stay away from me. Okay, this is a mistake. I need to block myself off. I do not know what happened. I fell into a hole, and I hear a bunch of mobs. All right, keep your wits, Legion. Let's just see what's going on out there. Yep. Don't hurt me, I'm just a boy. Where did I fall through? Oh, right here. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but you at least have a way out. See what else is in here. Now I'm hearing drowned off in this direction. Oh, hello. What is this? Ooh, okay, that's something I forgot about this mod. For whatever reason, the O2 tank goes down so much faster when you're deep underground, or the lower Y level you are. Man, that is really short. Okay, this opens up a bit. I hear a spooky boy trying to hit me unsuccessfully. Oh, because you're underwater. Okay, keep at it. Hoisted by your own petard. Well, unfortunately, I don't see any diamonds around here, and that was the only reason I came down. Oh, maybe I take that back. Hello, beautiful. Okay, so that's the first find. Let's see how many we get. This is a good amount. 8 diamonds, not bad at all. All right, let's see if we can figure out how we got here and how to get back, and go back to a safer area. Ooh, okay. Here's another area. Any diamonds available? Oh no, this is the same area. This is where we were before. Same chasm. I'm always really worried when I'm in these because a creeper could just fall on our head at any moment. Like that! Ooh, okay. Oh man, that always gives me a heart attack. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Or a Skeletron. Mr. Fancy Pants over here. Okay, that's the end of the road. No diamonds that I was able to see. Need to wait until my heart stops beating so fast. I think this might warrant a trip back to drop some of this stuff off. I could use the 8 diamonds I got for a chest plate. And that seems like a pretty good idea. I'd like to find a bit more though, so we don't have to use every single one of them just for one piece of armor. Lovely day for some farming, but I did get all that dirt, so I figured we may as well fill this in, make it complete, and we can fill you in. Hey, so I just had a thought. I'm pretty sure nothing can spawn on glass or on slabs that are halfway up like these. What if we've been doing stuff over here and the Wandering Trader can't spawn in because there's so many blocks that are non-spawnable blocks? Maybe temporarily we just put the dirt down over the glass. I know we're gonna, cover up our beautiful scenery here. We'll take it off eventually, but I want to try that for like 10 days. We'll just cover all this up and give the trader a spot to spawn on. It might not matter at all. Maybe I'm being paranoid, but I'd rather be safe with this. That's all the dirt. I mean, we're definitely gonna need sand in the future for more glass, so why don't we go collect some of that and place it down for now. Even when I'm doing crazy things that probably won't work, I'm still collecting resources. Thinking ahead, thinking about when I'm gonna need it later. Yeah, there's the spot we were digging before. Oh, I need to breathe, I need to breathe, I need to breathe. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh, that was like half my health. Wonderful. And there we go. If that was a problem, it shouldn't be a problem anymore. At the same time, I'm getting no spawns here, which makes me think the fences and the no walls is a problem. I'm sure a bunch of you were laughing at me as I was doing that. Like, what are you doing? That's gonna let in a bunch of light. I know, but I wanted to be able to see inside here easily. Well, now we have some spare fences, and we'll try this again once we fill in all the walls. Let's go see what we have back at the other chests to fill the walls in with. So basically just cobblestone and stone. That's about it. We'll grab some of this other stuff though, because it might come in handy. Also, I forgot, while we're here, this made me think of it, all these titanium chunk and all that. We can look into making a diving mask and an O2 tank. So for example, the diving mask is fiber mesh and titanium, and we can make that with a titanium chunk in the furnace. And the fiber mesh is... Oh man, I could have swore when I was looking earlier this was not kelp. I thought it was sugar cane. So we can't do that yet. Okay. We need to find a way to get kelp. And guess what? Since it doesn't grow in this ocean, I can only think of one other way to get it. You guessed it, Wandering Trader. I hate how pivotal that guy is to this world. I'm so used to talking down to him, and I mean, slaughtering him seems like a harsh term, so you get the drift. There we go. So the new dark room is done, and we can periodically come back to check for zombified villagers. Ooh, I totally forgot about this. This is another one of the mods that I put in where you can create additional items with bamboo. Okay, a couple cool ones here. This will come in handy. I don't have to use wood for ladders or fences. That should be nice. I actually like the idea of fences. That might be a good decoration. Let's try to get some of those. Make sure we're filling in this area so we can keep crafting that, or start crafting that, I should say. All right, so that's harvested and now it's all full. Let's see what we can craft. Okay, I can make 15 fences. Oh, and that unlocked more too. A door, trapdoors. Cool, this is cool. You can tell I don't use mods that often because I am very easily impressed by this. Can do like a little border with some torches on top. I'm gonna run out of these, so we're gonna need to keep up with those harvesting of the bamboo. Also, nothing is spawning in here still, and I'm sure it's because there's caves down here taking up the cap. So we'll have to go with the old trick of building up and trying to make it so it will only spawn things right in that one area. How high is high enough, though? That's pretty cool. I haven't seen it from a high vantage point yet. This is really nice. Look at all that coral. Coral? Okay, anyway, I'm easily distracted. It's time for some Assassin's Creed into the water, and then we'll build some ladders up here. Beautiful. There we go. Now we have a way up and a way down. But let's be honest, I'm never going to use the ladder to get down. We're just jumping into the water every time. Let's spend a minute or two up here, and then we'll go on down and see if anything spawned in there. All right, it's been a few minutes. Let's go down and see if anything spawned. Note to future Legion, when you put the editor cap on, I hope you added some eagle screams when I do those jumps. Okay, Skelly Boy just tried to take a pot shot at me. 2? Only 2, huh? Or no, is that 1? Hey, you guys need to beat it. I think, oh, I thought you were a villager. You're just wearing gold armor. Think you're so hot. I got so excited. I thought we got one already. You know, maybe the trick to a successful excursion is just realism. I'm gonna go back down to the mines to find some diamonds. Or dirt. Both will be equally as valid. I was at this for a while, and I'm pretty sure I started to lose my mind. Just have a listen at this, and I think you'll probably believe me. Digging for diamonds and digging for dirt. Just keep digging, no way it can hurt. The old prospector never found a mine he couldn't find some goodies in. So many options, I don't know where to go. What should I do? Well, looky here. This is exactly what I was looking for. And no, I didn't bring a shovel down here that only had the ability to break one dirt before it broke. What a preposterous notion. Yep, I could have made more shovels. I did not think about that. We're just gonna forget that ever happened. What is happening here? This is the area we saw earlier when we were looking down at it, but I'm still confused. What, like, is that obsidian? And why is the water not spilling in? I'm very confused about this. Ooh, okay. Yeah, don't rush forward when you're digging pathways through the mine, because that could get you into trouble. There you go, safety. I was ready for you this time. That trick does not work more than once. Not sure if it was 16.5 or earlier or later, but I thought diamonds had a better chance of spawning when you were near lava. Am I just making that up, or is that a real thing? In any event, I'm not seeing any around here, so I guess that means we move on. Ooh, no. Nope, no. Stay back, stay back. Ooh, okay. Yep. That's why we carry a shield. Why do I keep hearing baby zombies? Where's that coming from? Oh, there you are. I see you. Nope, you're stuck down there. I'm up here. Where did you come from? How did you get up here? There is something very strange about this version 1.16.5, because look at this stairway. That skeleton just came right in. That does not happen in recent versions. I need to adapt. I need to figure out what's going on here, and I need to be ready for this stuff, because it is going to take me out one day. That is enough of the mines for now. It was a dark and stormy night, and the zombies decided that my platform was their platform. That's actually a bit worrisome. Oh, okay. We're doing this. What would other YouTubers say? Cha, come at me, bruh. Oh, this is sick. This is lit. Oh, sick, lit, bruh. How'd I do? Is that what other YouTubers would say? That's probably not fair. I'm sure they're lovely people. The spawn rate in here is not what I had hoped for. Is it the size? Do I need to make this bigger? I don't know. It's time to face reality, and I think there's a solid chance that we're going to be building with a lot of bamboo blocks, rather than wood, that is. So I just got some more dirt. We're going to fill this out a bit more and just plant all the bamboo that we can, because it costs quite a bit to make blocks out of bamboo. So we're going to need a ton. So let's just build this farm as large as we can. Me? No, I'm not disappointed. You're disappointed. It'll be fun to build with bamboo. I wanted those saplings. Oh, you have no idea how happy I am to see you. I've been waiting for days. Where are your llamas? They usually spawn. It doesn't matter. Okay, I need you to be good to me. You don't understand how badly I need saplings right now. Okay, we've got the emeralds. Please, Jupiter, Apollo, anybody. I need you to have saplings. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Not my first choice. That is not what I would prefer, but we are going to take it. We have enough. I think I need 4 actually for jungle saplings. So we're going to have to redo that area over there, but it doesn't matter. We're going to take it. Okay, you may have just saved this world. We have a potential renewable source of wood. And actually, how many can you give me? Because what if I make this tree and it doesn't give me 4 more? Can you give me 4 additional ones? Okay, you can give me 8 total. Okay, so enough for 2 trees. Oh man, you have no idea. This is day 39. We're nearly halfway through the video and you decide to show up. And seeing as you're here, we may as well get melon, couple glowstone, because why not? Oh man, okay, so we need to make these last. I really kind of wish you would have just done oak, because then we would have had a chance at getting apples from that, but to be honest, I'm just glad he finally showed up. I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna let you just wander my area. You go ahead and take a look around, enjoy the scenery, enjoy my hospitality. You are okay by me. So enjoy. I'm gonna go plant these. Okay, so we'll have some special spots back here that can hold the larger trees, because like I said, I think the jungle saplings can only grow in a 2x2 rather than a single. So we'll just do this, and then we will plant you. Oh, that is such a beautiful sight. Grow quickly, my darlings. We can finally begin building up in this area. There's been such a stall because we didn't have a renewable source of wood, and now we're okay. You hear that, citizens? We're gonna be okay. I'm getting a bit emotional. I would buy more, but now there's only 11 left, and just in case we get another one to spawn in this video, I think all saplings will be 5, so I'd like the ability to buy 2 more just in case another one comes by with oak. Then we have the potential of one that can drop apples. My hope is that we can get a farmer villager before that, and the farmer will sell us apples, but who knows if that'll happen. That's just my hope. I think this is as good a time as any to make some bone meal and see if we can get these trees to grow a little bit faster. All right, I got 9. Is that going to be enough? Oh, it is. What a beautiful sight. I never thought I would be this excited about a tree growing. Whoa! Okay, I forgot that I installed the mod to insta break trees. I was really excited when I installed it, and then through all of the madness of trying to actually get saplings, I forgot that I had. So that's what we just saw. We no longer need to spend, 5 minutes or whatever it is to jump up to climb up to the top of the tree and then work our way back down. Breaking 1 block will now destroy the entire thing. So that was exciting. We'll have to try that again. I completely forgot that I did that. Wow, 63 from one tree. That is so beautiful. All right, let's do it again. So enormous tree right here. And if we just hit this bottom block, we should see the whole thing. Ooh, okay. So we learned something new. This one is too big. So I guess we dig our way up until it can break. Ooh, something broke. Very strange. It broke like half the tree, but not the rest of it. Whoa! Okay. So that mod has dangers of its own. That just took out half my health, and I guess I'm out of food? Oh man, I'm a wreck flipper. I need like a minder. Can you just watch over me and stop me from doing stupid things? All right, so at least now we have a renewable source of logs, which means we have a renewable source of planks and also sticks. In other words, we could finally start building without any restrictions whatsoever. Exciting. And while we're building, I am out of bread, so I think the next thing we'll do is just make baked potatoes, because why not? There we go, get those cooking. I'm out of bone meal, but hopefully these two will start growing naturally. We have 2 left over and about 2.5 stacks of logs, and that should be plenty to get us started. So tomorrow we can take another look and start working on the base in full force. Last thing is taking all of this down. I don't know if this worked or if he just spawned in regularly, but I think I'm comfortable enough now that we could just let serendipity take its place. By the way, I still do want to get more diamonds and head to the nether for some of the supplies that we'll need, but now that we have access to some things that'll help us improve the base a little bit, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that first. And we'll get a little collection area over here for the bamboo so we can keep up on that, and probably end up making about 50 stone swords because it just rips through these. I would normally not use logs like this, but I feel a lot better about doing it now. Thinking something like this, because I want my house to be elevated off of this platform. We'll need more glass because I still want a glass floor to the house so we can still see all the way to the bottom. Eventually, this is all going to have to move because as you can see, the design that I'm going for, it's going to have entrances or stairways at each of these, and this is directly in the way, so that's going to move up once this platform is complete. Okay, so not a bad start. And I see we have a new tree. I'm guessing that's too large for the tree mod thing to work and just break it in one go, but let's give it a shot and find out. Whoa! Okay, that's gonna scare me every time. I do love the mod though. I think this is gonna be one that stays even if when we go to other worlds. I'm also very pleased that saplings are actually falling, so we're not gonna have to run out. I want to come up with a design that mixes the jungle slabs and the stone brick and not just a typical alternating, so maybe we do something like this. So 2 out with the wood followed by stone. So it's almost like another circle on the interior, and it should also reduce the amount of glass blocks that we'll need because that's going to fill the center area of this. Although we should probably go down one more because I don't want the entire platform to be the half slabs where we can't put anything on top of it directly. Okay, never mind. Let's try again. At least I thought of it now rather than when I finish the platform. Or maybe we should go up instead of down because when the glass is here, it's going to be scraping my forehead. So we might want to give it just a little bit more room. It's not like I'll need to come down here for any reason. This is more just a part of the design, but just in case, that way the glass will be more like that, which I think is better. It gives us a buffer of about a block. Yep, let's go with that. I don't think I'll ever get used to shaders, and by which I mean I keep stopping when something like this happens and going, ooh, so pretty. Oh, I love that. Anyway, though, back to work. So that's most of the border done. And if we take a look up here, this will be the main living space. What are you doing? There we go. That's better. Oh, this threw me off because this part didn't have any of the logs yet. I did it wrong. Easily remedied. Okay, nice. So let's see how much glass I have. A bit. Ooh, but I actually have a good amount of sand. Oh yeah, that's right, because we were covering up everything. I forgot about that. Let's start some of that going and see how far this gets us. I noticed at the stairway, this has 8 across this stone brick, whereas all the other parts have 4. I'm not sure how that happened, but I just measured it out and everything else is even. And I don't think it would work if I brought those forward. Not sure how I did that, but it still looks fine. And it doesn't bother me, so we're going with that. Now we just fill this in. And then we should be good to start moving some stuff up here so we can place those other logs down on that side. Okay, a bit over half. So once those other stacks finish up over there, we should be good to go. Hello, my precious. Oh man, that is so loud. So if we were going to move all of that up here, we've got the bed. Where do we want storage? It might actually be kind of nice if we taper them off like that around the edges. I don't know, with my chests, I always do something like that, you know, just stacking them all in one spot. What if we made it a part of the design? Not entirely, like it's not going to be great, but at least it's something a little bit different. So we can give that a try. Okay, those are mainly organized for the start. So we've got stuff we're building with the most often, which is basically stone, brick, and any of the wood we've collected, other random blocks, mob drops, and some food or produce type stuff, and our valuables. So now we're set with that. We can move the rest of the stuff up here. There we go. So everything's moved up a level. Now we can fix where we missed the logs over here. Here we go. Easy stuff. Oh, and we did get the glass we need, so we can wrap that part up. There we go. What I'd like to do after I have this filled out is keep up with the bamboo and see what some of those other blocks were that we can make, because I want to use the bamboo for detailing. Plus, I think it fits in with the whole ocean vibe over here. We actually do need a ton of this, and I'll show you why when we get over to the chest and the crafting table. So to build some of the items, we need this bamboo bundle, which is basically just a block of bamboo. And to make one of those, you need to fill with bamboo. So nearly an entire stack of bamboo is going to get you one bamboo bundle, or I'm sorry, seven bamboo bundles. And as an example, if we want a trapdoor, that's 6 bundles for 2 trapdoors. So essentially, if I want 2 trapdoors, I have to use almost an entire stack of bamboo. And you can see how that can get out of hand pretty quickly. So let's just make a bunch of bundles for now, because honestly, I do want trapdoors. I think the trapdoors might look nice if we did it in areas like this, where I don't necessarily just want to throw down more slabs and keep it the same color. So example here, if we wanted something almost like a border or guardrails, we can do that. Oh, cool. That works. I wasn't sure if that would work. Got one off on the side. Place one here. Boom. Very nice. Liking that. Can I put a torch on top of that? I cannot. We'll just put a couple there. By the way, I don't intend this to just head out into the ocean. We've got our way up there, and I think what we'll do is this will eventually continue to branch out and get us closer to our other area over there, but not quite yet. That's a future project. Same goes for this. Should I just build the stairs down like I did over there? Yes, Legion, I think you should do that. Thanks, other Legion. Appreciate the input. And now that I have more, I can also finish that up a bit. Okay, liking that, liking that. I have to say, I'm way more excited about the fact that I can make new items using a mod than I am about, you know, a lot of just regular updates that come out in Minecraft. It's just the novelty factor. I'm excited because I figured out something new. By the way, definitely something up over here because I haven't had anything spawn in, and I don't know if that's because it's too small or because we haven't been climbing up the tower, but eventually we'll need to figure that out. It's not as urgent because I don't have the stuff I need from the Nether to cure a zombie villager, but it's not going to be too long before we need to start figuring that out. We'll give it a few minutes up here because I am curious. I just want to keep making sure that it works and give our luck a chance, see if we can get one. I'm pretty sure zombie villagers don't despawn once you catch them in a boat, so if we can do that, it would be great to just have it out of the way. We will see. Okay, I'm impatient. Let's go down and check, see if we got anything. Nothing. Okay, yeah, something might be up here. I'm gonna need to troubleshoot that. But in the meantime, I did think of something I want to do, especially since we're getting enough saplings to replenish these trees. I need me some leaves. Ooh, okay. Now there's a skeleton party in there for whatever reason. It's like it only works at night, even though it's closed off, which I don't understand. Hey, there are so many in there. Ooh, and one actually gave me a bow, finally. I think this one isn't growing because it's too close to that, so why don't we do something like this temporarily, and very temporarily. I know this looks awful, but I really just want to ramp up my wood production, so temporary measures, it's a little scattered and weird, but it should work. I want to see if the leaves will look nice for a border on this. Something like that all the way around. Yeah, I like that. All the way around it is. What happens when a Roman legionary goes on vacation to the Bahamas? Tune in next week to find out. That thought just occurred to me. That's kind of what this is. We can also finally fix you. Just kind of randomly placing leaves around everywhere, because I like that better than just the wood over the top. Still looks a bit odd, but I think this is one of those times when it's just going to grow on me. I want the whole thing to look nice and tropical and alive, as it were. And this is giving me that vibe. Also, now that we have more blocks, why don't we open up the mob spawn area and we'll just expand it going off in the back with planks. And I just want to see if giving it more room makes any difference. Nothing too fancy, since this is just going to be in the back of here. We're never really going to see it. It's simply an area for mobs to spawn. Also, honestly, at the end of the day, if we need to, we could build a mob grinder. There we go. This is definitely more space for them to spawn in. If that was the issue, it shouldn't be once we enclose it, which again, nothing fancy. We're just going to put up the walls, cover it up with a ceiling, and call it a day. There we go. So big old dark room, remove these. And if that's not dark enough, I don't know what will be. Got a bit more bamboo, and I think if we raise these up, this would look nice. There we go, much better on that. Yep. Keep it going. Maybe even drop that down a bit. Yeah, this place is really starting to look nice. Starting to feel like a more official base. Ooh, if those are touching, I don't think this is gonna work. Some of it did. At least there's not too much left over. Okay, it's starting to work in there. Any villagers hiding behind you? No, doesn't look that way. Just your average run-of-the-mill goobers. At this point, we're getting pretty close to the halfway done mark for this 100 days, and I think we're doing okay over here. We at least have a base established, so I think it's time to move back to the earlier plan to grab some more diamonds somehow, and then get a little bit more protection so we could head to the nether and get some of the supplies that we will need if we can grab a zombified villager. With that in mind, I don't necessarily want to continue boating back and forth between these two, so why don't we just grab a ton of slabs and make this 2-wide bridge across, and we'll leave it bare with the 2-wide. That way we have options in the future to expand on it and make it look a little bit better. Okay, ton of slabs acquired. Now we just get to build for however long that is, and I will check in with you when we made some progress. That's like 2 stacks, so maybe 4 stacks will get us there. We will find out. I want to keep going even though it's night. Is something going to spawn on this bridge and corner me? I don't know. Spawning in this world has been so strange, and I don't know if it has something to do with some of the mods that I installed, or if it's the fact that it's 1.16.5. A lot of unknowns in this world that are throwing me off a little bit. Although I will say I haven't really seen the base from a distance yet, and it's looking pretty good. The one thing I'm noticing, we might need to put a roof over this section right here. Looks a bit bare without that. I want it to look a little bit more like a house. Oh, hello. A welcoming party. I wasn't really expecting you to be honest, and you shouldn't have gone to all the trouble. Honestly, it lines up pretty nice considering we didn't plan based on the shipwreck to try to line up with this. It's only a few blocks off from the center. Come on. Ooh, just don't blow up. Nice creeper. There we go. All right, now we are officially connected. Which, long run, not sure if it's going to make much difference running back and forth rather than using a boat, but I'd like to have the option. I also like that we can now stand out here and look at the base from afar. Sometimes you need that further away view to see how it's coming along as a whole. So nothing inside the spawner, but on top we have plenty of friends for whatever reason. I don't get it. The spawns in this world are so weird. Now that it's morning, we'll take a quick trip back over here to harvest all of the produce, and that's mainly because I want to make some more baked potatoes for the trip. Then once we're full on food, we will go back searching for a few more diamonds. Oh, weird. You can see from the other side, I think the carrots were loaded in from right about here, because you can see on this side, they weren't growing. Potatoes weren't loaded in at all, so that kind of stinks. I mean, there's a few that we can harvest. I wonder if I could turn the render distance up just a little bit, because I did notice my frame rate was dropping quite a bit when I turned it up too high, so maybe we'll have to try that. Honestly, it's probably only one additional chunk should include all of this. Okay, changed it from 16 to 18, and if I stand back here, looks like all of the base is still loaded in, so hopefully that fixes it for us. I think we should be fine with, what'll this be, 35 potatoes. All right, back to the fun. Finding plenty of redstone and iron and coal, but so far no diamonds. All right, this is starting to get a little bit frustrating. Look at all the way down this tunnel. I don't know how long the tunnel is, but on both sides, I've gone 5 back, so kind of just stripped down 5 on each side. And look at how many tunnels there are. I've gone through this whole way, and I haven't found a single diamond yet. Not my day for luck, citizen. For reference, I'm on level 11, which I believe is supposed to be the best place to find diamonds in 1.16.5. I am, however, starting to doubt that. Okay. Yep. And with that broken pickaxe, I am out of patience. I can't even see the beginning of my tunnel, and each side is completely dug out 5 blocks back and not a single diamond. I'm sure somewhere in here there's just one block I would have to mine to reveal the diamonds that I've been missing this whole time. But like I said, I'm out of patience. I think it's time to just be bold and go to the nether. What's the worst that could happen? So we'll head back, unload the spoils, and then build an area for the nether portal, and then try to hold back tears as we crawl on through to the nether. Well, aren't you a beautiful sight after being stuck in the mines for a few days? Oh, okay. Where'd you come from? I mean, I know where you came from, but why are you here? You could have just stayed in your little area and not burnt up in the sun. Anyway, got a bit of a conundrum going on here, because out of the 4 entrances, there's only one left behind my bed, and I kind of wanted this to be one that went underwater, and then there would be a room enclosed underwater with glass, which means I can't use one of these for another portal, so we might just need to find a different spot for that. Why is this suddenly spawning things in? I mean, that's great, but why wasn't it before? This is so unnerving. I know I'm going to screw up at some point. One of them's going to blow up. At least it's off to the side, though, and not near my base. Anyway, back to the nether portal. I think I could probably just build it off to the side somewhere. But also, I forgot the flint back at my other chest room over by the mines. We need to go grab that, get some flint and steel, then we should be good to go. All right, I grabbed the flint, but it turns out I didn't need it because I must have found a flint and steel in one of the sunken ships or something, so we are all set. What if we just did a little platform off to the side? Something like this, with a spot where we can put the nether portal in, because it's a pretty inconspicuous addition off to the side of everything here. And it also leaves room so that if we did want to continue the staircase down and start that underwater base, we still have the option. So I think that's the play. Let's put it over here and then come up with some kind of pep talk to get me comfortable with going into the nether with barely any armor. Honestly, the only things we need are blaze rods and brown mushrooms, so as soon as we find that, I am legging it and getting out of there. Beautiful, lovely little nether area. Let's get that activated. I bet that's going to look really cool at night. Before we go, it probably makes sense to replace these two with iron armor, because while they are enchanted, it's not like that's going to help me a whole lot. So yeah, let's do that first. There we go. Now we have more armor. I don't think any of it will break, at least it shouldn't. Durability really isn't too bad on these. The shield, however, is getting a bit low, so I'm going to bring an extra one. Ooh, and I should get an extra sword. There we go. And maybe the bow has really low durability, but I think it's worth bringing. Also, I only have 15 arrows, but who knows? It could save my life. Yeah, but with that, I guess it's time to head in. Can you think of any other excuses why I shouldn't go in there? Ooh, okay, let's get this over with. Ooh, okay. Well, that looks terrifying. Since we're here, we may as well make this a little bit safer. And remember, the goal is to get brown mushrooms and blaze rods. That's it. I see a brown mushroom over there, so we can bridge across if we can't find it elsewhere, but let's just head off in this direction and... Oh, okay. I see blaze over there already, so that... I mean, it's a good sign, but why do I not feel particularly lucky? All right, we gotta do this. Just gonna try to bridge over for the most part and avoid any of the mobs. Right now, the only thing I'm seeing and hearing is all of these guys. Which, yes, is terrifying because they could just knock me off in an instant like that guy is trying to. And that would end my run. So please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Shoo. Go away. Okay. Yeah, like that. This is why I hate the Nether. Can you just go find something else to do? I've kind of got something going on right now. Okay, can they not jump as high now that it's broken up into 4? I think I'm okay. All right, let's risk it. Okay, I think that's actually... Yeah, I see a wither skeleton, so that's actually another fortress over there. That's like right by my spawn. That doesn't typically happen. Why won't you just leave me alone? Okay, so that's where we're trying to get to. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. I just realized as well, those blazes could hit us from afar as we're bridging over. So I'm really hoping they don't notice us. Okay, one just shot at me. They noticed us. And it's shooting at me again. This is wonderful. There's a wither skeleton there that's gonna make it difficult to get to that blaze. One of you start attacking me. Yep, come on over here. We need to do this one at a time. Oh, I did not want the wither effect. This is gonna be a lot of hiding and getting my health back. Okay, please just come over here. No, you come closer. I don't want those skeletons. There goes my shield. Glad I got a backup. Ooh, okay, maybe there's an easier one to get. So I should be putting down torches so I don't get lost. Why are all of the blaze right next to a skeleton? I hear one close by. Oh, nope. Don't need you. Please leave me alone. Where did it go? Okay, there's one down there, but I cannot upset the zombified piglins. Ooh, okay. Here's the spawner. Okay. Killed like 2 or 3 and none of them dropped anything. What is going on? They're not dropping anything. Of course that one did. Down here. Yes. Although I didn't look at how many I need. Okay. I'll need at least 2 or 3. I think 2. I need 1 for a brewing stand and 1 to use to power the brewing stand. Okay, they were all behind me. This is bad. Oh, okay. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I have 2. How did I get a second one? I'm technically good, I think, but I'm really dumb. I want just like a 1 or 2 more as a buffer. Trying to be sneaky. I came around the side because I'm hoping I can just hit them from over here. There are so many of them in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're at least starting to come and get me, which is nice because they are going to be much easier. Well, I say that. Much easier to hit in this tunnel is what I was thinking. Oh no. How are they not dropping anything? Okay, that's 3. I say we call it there. Oh, how do I get out of this nightmare? I almost forgot about the brown mushrooms, which for now seems like it's safe, and then we need to get out of here. Okay, we should be good. Let's go. And also, let's never come back. Oh, sweet, sweet water. Sweet, sweet base. I hate you. I'm never going back. Okay, so for now, everything is safely tucked away in the chests. I want to give it a bit more time to see if we can get anything to spawn in here, particularly a zombie villager. And while we're waiting on that, I have one more building project I want to work on. And if nothing ends up spawning, by the way, we might have to look into something else. Ooh, wait a minute. What are you? No way. Okay, I have my boat. Quickly. Don't go anywhere. I was just talking about you. Okay, we need to be fast. Okay, please. Nope. Everybody else leave. I'm only interested in the one. Don't hurt my zombie villager. I swear, if that thing despawns, those little baby zombies nearly killed me. Please still be there. Okay, you're still there. Skeleton, do not hurt him. Okay, there's some fighting happening in there. Okay, real quick, while they're fighting, you come up on me. Please do not burn up. Right out here. Come on. Hey, I'm right here. Come on. No! Oh, man. Where did a witch come from? Oh, this is bad news. Okay, the witch took my boat. This might be a good time to use the bow. Why? How did it release her from the boat? Okay, it broke the boat. Okay, there he is. Yes, okay, we got the zombie villager. All those other mobs are going nuts, though. I don't know what to do. Is he still alive? Okay, zombie villager is still there. Where's the witch? There you are. Leave me alone. I don't need you. Come on, how many does it take? Yes. Okay, we just need to close that up, not get killed. Okay, That's closed off. Now the not get killed part. Yes! We did it just in time. I cannot believe you were here waiting for me when I got back. Oh, I'm so excited. We can get villagers. Okay, so we just got that stuff from the Nether. We need to make a brewing stand, and we will put this just back in this corner is probably fine. I need some bottles, which we can fill with water. And then where's the rest of our ingredients? Sugar from the sugarcane, which gives us, or should give us, fermented spider eye. And then in the brewing stand, we've got our water bottles with a fermented spider eye. Oh, nearly forgot. Need some blaze powder to power this. That'll give us some potions of weaknesses. Then all we need is to add the gunpowder so we can try to throw it at him. You beautiful boy, you. I still can't believe it. I can't believe we just got back with what we needed and he decided to spawn in at that time. Okay, potions of weakness, gunpowder, and there we go. Splash potions of weakness. And we do only have one golden apple, so this guy we're gonna need to cure, and then I'm gonna turn him into a farmer and just really hope that he sells apples, because I can't think of any other way to get apples, really. Okay, so moment of truth. You get the potion of weakness plus a golden apple, and now we wait. Where did you come from? It's really making me nervous that we're just right next to all these mobs. As soon as you cure, I'm getting you out of here. I'm not even doing anything else today. I'm just watching him intently and waiting for him to cure. Just so you know, I'm getting a nice little home ready just for you, and we'll work on something more permanent in the future, but for now, I just want to know that you're completely closed off from any potential mobs. We should actually make just a hallway so there's only one way for him to go. Oop, there we go, there we go, there we go. We got a villager. Okay, you need to get away from there. I will close this off even more because I'm terrified. And then we need to make sure that you can't get out in any direction, because I know how wily you villagers like to be. Okay, so this is all closed off. Nowhere else you can go. He has to come up here. The hallway leads directly to his luxury apartment. I don't see how he could screw this up. I'm sure he's going to try to, but please just be nice. You have no idea how difficult it was to get one of you in this world. Okay, I'm going to let you out. I'm trusting you. Okay. No, you don't want to go toward the mobs. You want to go away from the mobs. Yes, yes. This way. This way to your freedom. Or meaningful employment anyway. Yep. Keep moving. Keep moving. Yep, you're doing a good job, buddy. Let's just keep it moving. Nearly there. Nearly there. There we go. Isn't that nice? Now you're trapped right in your own little area. And we can go around and remove your tunnel. I don't know what was up before, but that thing, the spawn platform, it seems to be working like crazy now. I can just hear a ton of mobs in there. Maybe it was going to the Nether and coming back that did it, I'm not sure. But I hear tons of mobs now. There wouldn't happen to be a second zombie villager in there, would there? Can you guys move? I can't see. No, you all look like your regular run-of-the-mill goobers. What is hitting me? Is there another witch in there? Or maybe they could just reach through? I don't know. But yep, no more zombie villagers. Which is fine. I'm still very happy we had one spawn in. And speaking of that, I'm thinking the best first trade for a farmer villager would be carrots and potatoes, since that's the only thing that we currently have. But it's getting dark, so I say tomorrow, let's go harvest everything and then see if we can get him to have that trade. I think it's after the first level up of a farmer villager that they sell apples, so let's try to get him there and just really cross our fingers that we get that trade. Yeah, there's a decent amount of these grown now. Should be enough for a trade or two. There we go. So with the vegetables acquired, we can head on back and start trying to get these trades. Okay, so I do need a way to see your beautiful face so I can trade with you, but I also don't want you escaping. So hopefully this works. Composter down. Bingo. Oh, so close. Carrots and potatoes, if you would. That's alright, nobody gets it on their first try. Nope, not what we're looking for. Okay, I think you've given me every option except the one I'm looking for. He stole my composter. For whatever reason, I can't grab it, and I do not trust him to open this up at all, so we're just gonna crawl in and grab it. Yeah, that's how little I trust you. Okay, this is starting to get a little old. This is ridiculous. I've been doing this for like a full day and he won't give it to me. I know I've seen that option before. There we go. Finally. Carrots and potatoes. Okay. So we're going to lock you in. And once again, please be nice to me. I really need apples. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! You are my new favorite villager in like all of my worlds. Thank you so much. And look at this. To be nice, I'm even going to put that there so you're protected from any bad mobs. I can't see how anything would get in there, but yeah, you should be safe, my friend. No, it's not a prison, it's your house. And now look what we can do so that we're ready when we find our next zombified villager. We are all set. So now that we have our new best friend here, I'm feeling a bit more optimistic about things. On the villager front anyway. As soon as new ones spawn in back there, we have the ability to cure them, and then of course breed them so that we can get as many as we need. So given that, I think we should build a dedicated area. This is kind of temporary for this dude. So why don't we make a spot where we can have multiple villagers? And I also want to move the potato and carrot farms over here because I just think it makes more sense. And since you're already here, I wonder if we just break these and build a platform out in that direction, because I'll probably have the carrots and potatoes off to the side of everything else that's growing. So it might be fitting to have them in a similar area. Yeah, let's try that. And actually, since it would blend in if I just went straight from slab to slab, why don't we use the stone brick instead? Actually, the stone brick can be the barrier, or the transition from one to another. Okay, so something like that, and then we can put leaves back on the border of this. This is kind of hurting my brain though, because I'd like these stone brick slabs to be the part of another circle that starts the new platform, but I'm having some difficulty thinking about how that fits in. So if we did this, okay, I think that might work, something like this, because then it's still a circle platform. It just joins at an odd angle, so that's what was throwing me off, but I think this will work. There we go, beautiful. Now we just fill her in and put some structures up to house the villagers. By the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, but the reason that you're not seeing any of the cinematic shots in this video is because the mods that I'm using can only work with Forge and not Fabric. And Fabric is what I use for the replay mod. And the replay mod is what allows me to do those cinematic shots, so that is why we're not seeing them in this video. Okay, let's make this a little bit safer. Trying to plan out how this can look. It's gonna be a bit uneven. I think that's all right. You're not really gonna be able to notice it too much. I'm thinking something like this, just nice and simple. Job block will go here, villager goes inside, and everybody happy. They actually fit together well when I made the second row. That's surprising, but it should make it look nice because we'll essentially be able to enter from here, and then each side will have this setup, and they should all be touching. It would be nice if these two could fit in the same space, so that was where it joined it. I think that would make it even more pleasing to the eye, but it doesn't work out that way with this size of a platform, so that's fine. And for now, I think 6 is good. We could always make more, but I will leave that for now. I don't want to take the trouble of moving you anywhere until you have a friend that we can double up and put 2 villagers over there at the same time. But with that out of the way, before all of that craziness started, I was thinking about putting a roof over this area. And the question is, do I want it to extend so that the edge of the roof is all the way out here past these logs? Or is it more the kind that rises up over the glass and just covers that? And I actually kind of like the second idea, mainly because it'll make this area feel more like a patio or a porch, something like that, where you would come out to look out over the ocean. And then in here was the covered area with a roof over the top. Something like that area. I don't really like how it blocks my chests, but I don't think that'll be too big of an issue. All right, so I've got an outline. I'm gonna need a ton of stairs for this. So hopefully I can break down one of these monsters without having to do the whole thing. Hopefully the mod works. Please break it down. Thank you. And what about you? I doubt it. Okay. So it broke the leaves, but not the wood. That's fun. That's fine. We'd be doing the old-fashioned way anyway if we weren't using the mod. Yep, I was worried that would happen. Got all the way to the top, and then when you hit one next to the leaves, the rest breaks. That's okay. Our kneecaps have withstood worse than that. Yep, this is going to take a ton of stairs. Trying to mix this up a little bit with slabs and stairs, and I might use some leaves as well. Should I use leaves or glass? I kind of think leaves will be a better choice because it'll give a good, the shadows from it, from the light coming down, I think that'll look pretty cool. Whoa, okay. That's a bit weird. Okay, this might be a spot for leaves because I can't get these stairs to behave. There we go. And then with what I have, I should be able to fill all this in. I'm going to put them above these because I think it'd look a little bit weird if they were below and kind of protruding through that hole. I brought enough things though so that I could actually do all of this without getting down, which is nice, but it's also worrying because I haven't seen this from any other angle. I have no idea if I'm gonna like it or not. We'll find out though. Yeah, so just fill in this. Oh man. Yeah, I didn't bring my shears. Sorry, Leaf, my fault. Okay, and that does it. I guess we just light it up. Make sure nothing spawns up here, then we'll go have a look. I like how it looks from this angle though, at least from up top. Ooh, cool. It gives it a whole different vibe now. So now if we're walking in, yeah, that's what I was going for. Just more of a covered area here, but it's not going to be covered out here if you wanted to get a little bit of sun, you know, work on the tan. Actually though, do I need these slabs here? Would it look better without the slabs? How does that look? Yeah, I think I like it a little bit higher up. Let's remove all those slabs. There we go. So a little bit more space up by the head, and also I like how it's, I don't know, when it looked like a full block at the bottom, it was just too bulky. This, I think, is much better. Oh, nearly forgot you. There we go. Now we're done. Wait a minute. Maybe that's a good place. A good place for slabs. Yep. Yep. Maybe something like this too for added color. And then do I need a torch on top of that? Yeah, I think I do. There we go. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, next up, we need to move the farms over by either the villager area or the other stuff that we have growing, probably the latter. Okay, and I don't see any reason to leave any of this over here. So we're just gonna grab all this, grab the dirt, and transplant it over. All right, there we go. All cleaned up. And now we left a bit of a mess, so we need to go through here and collect everything. There we go. Like the responsible legionary I am, I've cleaned up my mess. I think we're all set to go put it back together at the base. It's definitely looking more complete, like an island getaway. I'd go on vacation here, wouldn't you? Just sit on the back porch watching the sunset, sipping my Roman iced tea or whatever it is I drink. Yeah, I think no need to go nuts with the farm area. There's a nice little nook built in right here. Why don't we just use that? And this could be where we put the new gardens. These will be expandable too, so once we complete these, I'll have one here and one here. And then if we ever want to make more of these, I think it's 9x9 gardening areas, we could just build more out in that direction, if we ever get enough dirt. There we go. Now, what did I do with my hoe? Nope, no jokes. Oh, this is easy enough. Come to think of it, I'm probably going to need two. These do not last very long. Aha, I was right. The nice thing too about having these here is we could just go direct from here, harvest all of the vegetables, head up to the villager area, and do all of our trades to start amassing emeralds. I'm not sure what my end game is there. Might just be the typical, go for librarians, try to get the enchants that we need. I definitely want mending because that's one of the reasons why I've been putting off making any armor using the diamonds I have. It seems like such a waste if that ends up breaking, so I'd rather just make it once I have mending and not have to worry about that eventuality. Oh wait, why did I do that? I built this one only 3 away from the wall. Where did I mess up then? I had just the right amount of dirt. This one is right, 4 on every side of the water. This one only has 3. Let's see if I have any extra dirt. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's gonna bug me. Yeah, okay. I have extra, so let's fix it. One of the original farms over at the other side must have been wrong too, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. But either way, that's fixed. Now it has 4, and we'll have this extra row, making it 4 over here. There we go. All good. I do need to keep up on the bamboo. You can see we haven't done that in a bit, and I came prepared this time. I figure we could just keep a ton of stone swords here so we have them when we need them, and also a crafting table, so as soon as we knock this stuff down, we're just going to change it into those bamboo bundles So it'll also keep it a bit more compact in here so we don't have to fill everything with straight up bamboo. Plus, this is cathartic. I like doing this. It is still falling into the water a bunch, so we should probably build out the sides just a little bit. And there we go. Not a bad start. Don't tell anybody the slabs over here aren't going to match exactly. Nobody gots to know about it. Beautiful. That just looks nicer too now that it's finally enclosed. I think I intended to do that earlier and never got around to it. How much dirt do we have? Because honestly, this grows pretty slowly and I don't have a ton of bone meal. I wouldn't mind having 2 of each of these. Let's go have a look. You know, I may have enough. Follow the same pattern, so now it's closed off on both the sides. And then we just carry on in this direction. Ooh, I actually don't think I'm going to be able to have enough to fill both of these. Do I have any gravel? Oh, that's helpful. 1 piece of gravel. Ooh, okay. This might warrant a quick trip down to the mine. I might have left some exposed when we were digging for diamonds. I just can't remember. I did. I mean, this is only 3, but I might have done it in other places. Ooh! Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to upset you. Okay, I think I might have actually gathered it all. I'm really just hoping nothing falls down on my head when I'm working on this. Okay, that might do the trick. A little over 2 stacks. Yep, I'm happy with that. Let's head on back. Ooh, hello. Oh, I don't have to fight you. Haha. But are you following me? Please don't follow me. Yep, you're following me. Leave me alone. Ooh, okay. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. I kind of want to get rid of that thing, because everything just looks awesome from a distance, but then this is just confusing. It's bewildering. Why is there this 1 block tower? I don't think it works that well anyway. We might get rid of that. I am back to expand the farm. All right, nearly done, and then all we have to do is wait for all of this stuff to grow so we can use the extra to plant over here. It does mean we'll miss a trade with the villager, but I think it'll be worth it having double crop yield in the end. I also forgot about lighting up the other areas. Something else that is easily remedied. Just want to make sure that we're not making a spawn platform over here. And that looks safe to me. I think it should be good. Need a bit more over here. Yep, I think we are good. Had to stop for another look at the sunken ship, though. I'm such a big fan of that. I love the ability to create a base around that and have it be a centerpiece. And I didn't have to do a thing. I basically just added those sea pickles, and it looks so cool. Whoa, not to mention you. I think I forgot to look earlier. That does look crazy at night. Very cool. Just 1 spooky boy? That's all? You want to give me your bones? Maybe an extra bow? That'd be nice. No, don't worry. Take your time. It's not like I need you to grow so I can plant you somewhere else. I don't know if it's my imagination, but it does seem like potatoes grow a lot slower than carrots. I don't know if I asked yet, but let me know if you have any ideas. Let me know in the comments, why is this not spawning in as many as I think it should be? Because there's no other mobs around here. There probably are a few loaded in underground, but I don't see how it could be enough to take up all the caps so this big area is barely spawning anything in. And that's why I built this. I thought that would fix it, but it really doesn't seem to be doing anything. So let me know in the comments, is it something to do with the version 1.16.5? Can mods affect that somehow? Am I missing something with the light level? For reference, I did use full blocks on the ceiling. Those are not slabs, so that shouldn't be an issue. I just don't know. I am going to try again up here, though, because I want to get a second villager. So we'll see if this does anything. We'll admire the base from afar. And if not, I'm not really sure. We might have to try it at nighttime because it does seem like that increases the spawn somewhat. So yeah, I really don't want to try to get a villager underground and then get him all the way back down here and back to the base. Okay, just about nighttime, I say we head on down and give it a look. Pew! Are there any zombie villagers who would like to join my community? Whoa. Okay, it did work a bit. These are all normal zombies. I am surprised with all the skeletons in there, they're not dropping bows. And it seems like they should be. That's just rude. Well, this is enthralling. And forward and back. Forward and back. Exactly how I want to be spending my days. Ooh, okay. Got a little too close. Oh, not good, not good, not good. What, you're not enjoying the sunlight? You wanted to be out here. I'm not even going to the trouble to rebuilding it the right way. It's probably just going to blow up again. But nothing currently in there anyway. And in true Legion fashion, I'm getting myself sidetracked. I still do want to make an underwater portion to this base. and that'll be down in this direction somewhere. But I have nowhere near enough glass. And when that thought hit me, I thought to myself, you know what? You should probably go get some sand and start working on that. And here we are. All right, that's 2 out of 3 stone shovels broken. Figure I may as well just stay here till they're all broken. Hey, there's some gravel too, why not? And then we'll head back. Seems like I got a ton of this, but we've mentioned it before, I'm terrible at estimating how many blocks I'll need for a certain build, so who knows if this is enough or not. And that was the last shovel, so we'll call it a day after we collect the last little bit. Okay, so almost 6 stacks. It's not bad for a first trip, but part of me thinks we're going to be back out there again. So we'll get to smelting all of that. And you may notice I'm not even bothering with coal anymore. I have the jungle log, so why not just use them because I could always get more. And it takes a bit longer to go underground and get the coal, so why not? While we're waiting on the glass to smelt, it doesn't hurt to build the staircase all the way down to the floor, the sand level down there. So that'll be where we set up. Oh, hey there. You just watching me, huh? Well, stay there and I guess we don't have a problem. Anyway, yeah, we're not gonna bother with slabs when I'm doing this because I don't want to run into the same issue we did earlier where the water kind of catches on a half slab and it's a big pain to get rid of it. So we will be using full planks on the stairway down, and then maybe as we go, we remove the water. I'm not sure how I want to handle that yet, but we're gonna wing it. I don't like how consistent that is through the whole stairway. Do I have stone brick? Yep. I think on the outside I want stone brick. Yeah, I like that a lot better. It also fits with everything else, how the interior is wood, then it moves to stone brick. It actually follows along that pattern all the way down the steps. Much, much better. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. It's not all the way to the ground yet, but it will be eventually. And this is where we'll need to start removing water and building the walls and adding glass beneath this to enclose the staircase and the room that will be underwater. Should be a fun project. Oh, hello. You decided to come say hi, huh? I mean, I would leave you here, but you're kind of making some terrifying noises. It doesn't really go with my whole vibe of relaxation. So, it was nice knowing you. So, it was nice knowing you. So, it was nice knowing you. Why can't I hit you? Oh, there we go. Why don't we come on in here so you have a harder time hitting me with that sword? Thank you. I mean, I don't blame him for wanting to hang out. Who wouldn't want to hang out at my awesome base? I'm trying to think about how I want to enclose the stairway. And of course, I'm out of stone brick. I think pretty soon we're going to be heading back to make some more of that, but not quite yet. Anyway, I'm thinking we line each side of it with stone brick like this. Then I just need to come up with a design for the glass to fill it in. My biggest worry is that when I build it, I find out walking down I don't have enough headspace. And I'm trying to test with the water here, because by the time I'm on this step, go down, yeah, I don't really get close to it until I'm on this step. That's when it'll be right in front of me. And even if I put stairs on this, I think I'll be fine. That should be high enough. And I want that as a baseline because what I had thought about doing was starting back here with the glass and just building a wall to it. But then when we get here, this is where we come across. And then each level will just go down one. So just like the stairs do, the glass will do the same thing all the way down. And that makes sense in my head. We might find out that something weird happens when we actually build it. So now one level lower, just like that. And we'll do that all the way down. Yeah, so I think you see what I mean. I will work on that, see what... Well, we had 3 stacks of glass. We'll see how much that does for us, and then we might even try to start taking out some of the water up here. Even if it's not all of it, we should be able to get a good start on that. Why am I so popular? Why do you keep showing up? Oh, wow. Forever making friends. You just stay away. Why do they all have enchanted swords, too? Did I say swords? Swords. Anybody in here? Why do I feel like it's always 3 zombies and then 1 with gold armor? Is it just like recycling the exact same spawns? Ooh, there's a chicken rider in there. Can I get just him? Ooh, yeah, come here. You burn, leave me the chicken. I didn't think about that. That's one way I can get a chicken. Look at that. Although, are you gonna despawn? Does that count as a mob now that'll despawn? Should I put it in a boat, maybe? Can't hurt. Let's get a boat. Oh, I had a boat. Come here, chicken. Don't you want to get in a boat? Go on. Go on. There we go. No idea if he's going to stick around, but ooh, actually, I was going to say if we got 2 of you, we might be in good shape, but I don't have any seeds that I can feed them. And I don't think there's a way to get any, so maybe not, but we'll just keep little chicken boy here and hope for the best. Anyway, though, we were checking the spawner for zombified villagers. Whoa, okay. It's starting to work. I don't know, it's weird. It on and off works. There's a creeper there. Actually, would it be a better idea to cover that up and remove one of these? Maybe then the creepers won't blow up and the skeletons can't shoot. Should I have been doing this the entire time? Although, can I tell if there's a villager in there? Maybe this to see them. No villagers. This to attack. Yeah, this does seem to be working better. Probably should have done that earlier. At least it's working. Maybe I'll get another bow. Yeah, they don't even try to explode if they can't see me. That's nice. Anyway, though, we were working on this. And I think the easiest way is let's just put down a bunch of sand and see if we can remove the water in tiers. Of course, I don't have enough though, so let's just use wood and then we should be able to do it in just 2 rows at a time with the rest of the sand. And like magic, now there's no water. Magical water removing wood. I think we'll leave that last bit of sand there because we're going to need a barrier between here and the rest of the water. I completely forgot I had more sand anyway. That's okay. We'll just go down to the bottom and start from the interior. Honestly, this should be pretty easy. Of course, I say that, but then I left a block up there that I'm not going to be able to get to. Also, I'm going to drown doing it that way. Let's just see what happens if we remove it. Is there water there? I can't tell. Oh, there it is. Okay. I could also just do this, open it up, and then place here. And then I should get the same effect, but not have to worry about drowning. Perfect. That works. Did you need to spawn in my brand new tunnel just because I didn't put a torch in there? I think that was it. I think that was the last little bit. Let's test that theory. Yep, so that's the last bit right there. I am going to keep this last layer closed off, except I want that sand. Ooh, good timing on the shovel, because that leads out into the great briny deep, but the stairway is done. Now we just have to build the actual room for underwater. And by the way, smelting all of that glass has been burning through these logs like crazy, literally, so I can't forget to keep up on all of these. Weird, it keeps doing that. It'll break like some of the leaves, not all of it. Something interesting that I noted when you're using this tree breaking mod, it actually uses all of the durability from your axe that it would use if you had chopped down everything manually. Because I had an iron axe with probably half durability, and when this one finally broke, it just destroyed the rest of the axe. So interesting, it makes it feel a little bit more fair that it does do that. Oh yeah, I just accidentally put a log here. I kind of forgot about that you can make charcoal. Should I do that? Does it matter? I don't know if it would, it'd be better results if I did it that way. Let's make a bit of it. Just see if it works out better. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. And how has my best friend been doing? Can you believe that we made it to day 69 in an ocean-only world? Okay, villager, that was a terrible joke. No need to get lewd. You better watch it. This is PG. Anyway, though, today I just want to check, see how we're doing in here. Just looks like a skeleton. And once we clear this out, I think we need to head over to the mine and grab some more cobblestone. Gonna need a lot more, hello? Ooh, there we go, that's better. Gonna need a lot more stone brick, I think, for that underwater room, so we may as well just go do the collecting for it now, get it over with. Hey, spiders, what's up? Oh, wow, new bow, durability 9, very helpful, thank you. I have been forgetting to keep up with this, though, so we'll head to the mine after we clear all this out. And actually, we might be to the point now where we can start trading with the farmer villager, getting a few emeralds stocked up. All right, there we go. Not a bad haul, honestly. Could be worse. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need some of these tater babies to be cooked because I'm running out of food. But as for the rest, I've got something for you. Okay, good. You're still discounted, kinda. And let's see what this level up does for you. Okay, cookies and melons. So in a pinch, I mean, they're not great for restoring health or anything like that, but we can do that. Actually, why haven't we been doing pumpkin pie? That's not bad. Let's see, 2.5 and 3, 4 and 2.5. I don't know. Maybe at some point. But 50 emeralds, not bad at all. You really need to stop invading my personal space. Didn't your brothers tell you? No trespassing. Enter the battle dome. Ooh, yeah. finally on my way to the mine. I said I was going to do that 10 or 20 minutes ago, but I am getting cobblestone now. I may as well get it from the area where we were trying to find diamonds. You never know. If I'm not specifically looking for diamonds, maybe that's when I'll find them. Hey, look at that. And honestly, I was not that far away from where I was digging last time when I gave up. If I had spent like 5 more minutes, I would have found this. Oh well, it do be like that sometimes. I'm just working the anticipation now. I'm worried this is just going to be 1 diamond. So I'm taking my time, clearing the area around it. Okay, whew, at least 2. At least more than 2. This is looking nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There any more of you beauties hiding under there? There are. Wow. That is 7 diamonds. I am a big fan of that. See, sometimes that's all it takes. You just have to say aloud to the game so that the AI and the hackers and everybody can hear you. I am not looking for diamonds. I don't care if I find any. And that is when you will find them. I think I'm almost done, and I'm also a bit worried because I'm starting to hear lava, and I'm not too interested in running right into a lava pool. 7 diamonds and a little over 3 stacks of cobblestone. I'm calling that a day. Now if we could just get more villagers and start them breeding, get a librarian, and get mending, I would be much more comfortable turning these diamonds into armor that would not break. I don't want any zombified villagers to be in here. Hey, it didn't work that time. Works with diamonds, not with villagers. It's day 71 in this world now, and if I want to be able to get a second villager, cure him, breed the villagers with the one that's already behind me, and start some librarians to get mending, there's not really that much time left, so maybe we focus a little bit more on that. And I've been coming back to check this pretty often, but it's only been skeletons and regular zombies. I mean, we got one in here, so we know it works, but maybe we just spend a couple days consistently clearing this out anytime we get the chance, and then spending the rest of the time up there so that more spawn in. I'm also gonna put a block right there, and the reason for that is when I do see a zombie villager, I want to put a torch in there to try to halt any additional mobs from spawning in. Just make it a little bit safer. I do like this idea though. This is making it a lot easier. I also keep getting golden armor from that. I should throw some of that on. No particular reason. I just want to feel like a fancy pants. Literally in this case. Protection. Oh, I thought more was enchanted. Well, my leather tunic is. If one of them drops a chest plate though, we could be a full-on golden boy. I'm mainly getting skeletons right now, which, you know, it's not terrible. I'm getting bones. I just got another bow, but I think I cleared it out, so why don't we head up top and wait it out, see if we can get that place to fill back up a little bit. I think we're safe to spend a couple days doing this, because aside from villagers and getting that squared away, the only other main goal that I had was to finish that underwater room. And that, we're talking maybe 5-10 days. I think we'll have plenty of time to do that, which means if we can get that other villager, we'll be in good shape. So yeah, just gonna spend a couple days going up here, waiting it out, and then clearing out any mobs that we find in there. Wish me luck, citizen, and crossing your fingers wouldn't go amiss. Also, I didn't think about it before, but I just turned the render distance down like a lot. You could probably tell because we can barely see anything from outside the general area of our base. So maybe that'll help. Maybe there was just so much underground spawning in that it was destroying our mob cap. So I'll keep that low for a little bit and see what it does, but this is quite disconcerting, so I don't think that's going to be permanent. But I am curious, so now that we've done that, let's go take a look and see if we've got just a ton of mobs in there. Hello? Okay, something. Ow. It's always that one skeleton to just snipe me, but none of you look like villagers. They did make an enemy of that skeleton, though. I appreciate you spawning in, but I don't need any of you. Although 2 of you are holding it. 3? All 3 of you are holding an item? Wow. It'd be good if we were making an iron golem farm. Maybe eventually, but for that, I need more villagers. Another thing I can do is go back and forth harvesting the bamboo while we're waiting for more mobs to spawn in. I still think I'm going to end up using a lot more of this as we get further or closer to the end of the 100 days, because that's when I want to go through and double check all of the detailing and add a little bit of color to everything. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Sorry, Protection 2 boots, but I like these a little bit better. Oh, okay, hello. I just fell out of a tree. How are you? Okay, this would actually be fantastic if you had kelp, because I could really use some kelp. So if you want to help me out with that, that would be awesome. Okay, fingers crossed. And you do not want to help me out with that. What am I supposed to do with all of this? Maybe I end up with a use for cactus, so I can take one of those. Lily pads, maybe. If we get lanterns, maybe that could be used as decorations. So we'll take a little bit of that. Honestly, I don't really see a use for the other stuff. You could have brought me kelp, you know that. He was probably getting his supplies before he headed over here. He's like, I got a ton of this kelp, but I bet he doesn't need any. I'm not gonna bother. You two, however, showed up this time, and I kinda wanna keep you. So what could we do about that? Let's just make sure that you're not gonna go anywhere. You, sir, are trapped. And I don't know if I can push you away from him far enough to break the leads, but I will offer you a way up. If you want to take it, it's right here. Yeah, there you go. I think maybe we get ourselves a bucket of lava for this kindly gentleman in there, since he didn't bring kelp and he didn't bring any saplings either, so I'm not as fond of him as I was the other one. So I think we go grab some lava and then we claim the new citizens of our island province. All right, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I think that lava pool that we found was actually pretty close to the surface, if I'm remembering correctly. Like right here. Yep. There you are. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh yeah, I guess I never got any before. Come to think of it, I bet we don't even need him to completely burn in the lava, because he's in water, and when the lava touches it, it's going to turn into cobblestone, which should be bad news for you. Just in case the cobblestone pushes him up any, I'm going to block that. But I think we should be good. I'll just need to grab the leads and bring you two over, I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, if you were kinder and you brought me kelp or some more saplings, then maybe we wouldn't be in this situation, but them's the breaks, my friends. Huh, it didn't turn into cobblestone. Maybe I didn't wait long enough. Let's try that again. Ooh, there we go. Now, did I just burn up the leads? I probably burned up those leads on accident. Oh no, there's one. And there's two. All right, friends. I'm Legion V. I'm your new best friend. I'm gonna need you to get up on that dirt that I placed down for you. See, look, it's right here for you. There we go. Kinda. Okay, that's one. See how your friend did it? It was really easy. Let's try from this direction. Come on, come on. There we go. Now, okay. Go around the tree. Around the tree. Perfect. You did it. What are you? Okay, yeah. You're happy that you get to be with me and not that wandering trader. I get it. But now is not the time for happy dances. Let's go. You can be featured prominently in here for now while I figure out if we have a better spot. But we also do need to tame you both so you don't despawn. Any day now. I really wish that guy had kelp. He would have been able to, whoops. Didn't mean to feed you baked potatoes. That wasn't my intention. But yeah, if he had kelp, we could have upgraded our O2 tank and started working on some of the new crafting recipes. What is going on? Do you need some apples? Is that the problem? Look what I have. Why aren't they eating the apples? Is that not a thing in this version? Thought it was apples that they ate. You want some carrots? No? Can you not tame them in this version? Or maybe it's wheat. Okay, you can actually eat that, but you're kind of eating a lot of it. Oh, yeah. I mean, I kind of don't want to give you all of my wheat. That's weird. It stopped making a noise after 10. So what's going on? Are you two tamed now, or what's the deal? I'm not really sure what's going on here. We'll maybe just keep coming back and trying again, but I hope you don't despawn, because nothing's really going on here. I do not know. In any event, we may as well plant this cactus, and I think it just takes a block of sand, yeah. So we'll leave that. Hopefully it'll grow into more and we can have a renewable source. Don't know why I need it, but may as well. And before all that excitement happened, I was actually finishing up this leaf border over here. I noticed it when I was sitting up high on the tower up there trying to get more mobs to spawn that we were missing this area. Much nicer. Well, I mean, we still got a little less than 30 days left. Maybe another one will spawn in, and that one will bring us some kelp. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, very odd. I just checked this looks... You have to do this to me. That looks so fake. I was just checking this and there was only skeletons in here. I cleared some of them out. I turn around and this guy is waiting for me. I don't even know where he could have spawned in. Maybe the middle of this platform. It looks like that's the direction he came from. Don't get me wrong. I am happy to see you, but that is so weird. And it's suspect. You're going to make me look like I'm cheating. On my honor as a Roman, I did not spawn that guy in. He just showed up. All right. I mean, at least we crafted up all the things we would need to cure you. ahead of time. And you are underneath a roof, but that's leaves. I don't know if that'll matter. Anyway, let's get you started. Splash potion of weakness, golden apple, and then just to be safe, let's build a little temporary thing over you, because I do not need you burning up in the sun. Okay, so I mean, this is great news. Once you are cured, we can move you and your friend over to the new area, and I think I'm gonna need to put up some fence or something, because initially I want them to be able to roam free so I can make some little baby villagers, and I don't want you escaping, so that's something else we'll need to do tomorrow. I'm just in shock. I cannot believe that happened. By the way, I also did pick up a gold chest plate from one of the Skelly boys. So look at me, full golden man. Oh, of course I can't rest. There are monsters nearby. I wonder where that could be. All right, come on, bed. We're going to sleep somewhere else. Hey, chicken, can I sleep by you tonight? Oh, good morning. Appreciate it. While we're waiting on that guy to cure, why don't we grab some of the bamboo and maybe use that to make fences? Feel like we should be able to make a good amount with what we've collected so far. Maybe we'll do 2 stacks and then some of the fence gates. And why not? We'll grab some more trapdoors. And that should do it for now, I think. So if we want to make sure they can't leave this area, well, first off, can I put this? I can. I can put this on top of the leaves and they can't jump over it, or they shouldn't be able to. And then if we do this all the way around, we can do something, I don't know, something fancy by the entrance to bring this down to where we can put a fence gate in. And that should enclose them so they can't try anything sneaky and escape, as villagers are wont to do. Hey, look at you. Welcome back to the land of the living. All right, let's bring you over to your new home area. Then we'll go back to grab your friend. Look, you even have a pet chicken over here to play with, you lucky dog. Okay, now this is gonna be a bit wonky because it's not going to be straight across. It's all at an angle. Maybe we don't use fence gates then. That would be really weird. Let's grab some of the blocks. I maybe have another idea. Instead of the fence gates, what if I did something like this? And then I think the way it works is if I put trapdoors on the top and bottom, can I still get through? Yeah, if I crouch, I can get through this. Villagers cannot crouch. So I think what's going to happen is they're going to come up, bonk their forehead, not be able to figure it out, not be able to get through. At least that's my hope. But for now, let's take the ones off the ground because we need to get our another guy or another boy over here. So you're going to be nice, right? If I put this here, you're going to get right into that and not give me any trouble. Come on out. Come on. I know it's been a harrowing few weeks, but you can come on out and get into your boat. Honestly, you can move. You can get out. I mean, I'm not too worried about you getting away. We are in the middle of the ocean. There's not too many places for you to go, but if I were to just give you a little nudge, there we go. Was that so hard? There we go. Now we just go for a merry scrape across the wood. Beautiful. So we've got them both in the new home. And honestly, I don't think they're even going to be able to get through that because they're so 5-heady, but I want to be safe, so we will also put them down on the ground. Yeah, and I think that's it. I think we should be good. So if I let you go, you're going to be very nice and you're not going to try to escape. And there we go. Okay. Yep. See, you got your job block here. Everybody's happy. Oh, okay. So you liked the boat. You wanted to be in the boat. Oh, they're probably going to get in the one with the chicken too. Maybe you can't stay here, chicken. We'll probably bring you out. Yeah. Trapdoors are a problem. I'm glad I realized that now rather than later. They're definitely going to climb in and try to hang out with the chicken in this boat. And this makes me nervous, so I think I do need to do the hitbox thing. How do you do that? There we go. F3 and B turns on hitboxes. So I should be able to hit it right here. There we go. Now you can't escape, right? Right? Ooh, okay. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. And I just thought of what you're probably trying to get out to get at, and I realize now I did not make them any beds, nor do I know if I can. Let me go have a look at the string situation. Lucky for you, I've been fighting spiders consistently, so I think I do have a decent amount of string. 21 is not going to be enough. Close to make 2 beds, but not quite. Can make 1. Make one of you happy, the other one is going to be sad. Okay, it's going to be a race who can... Ooh, that's not great. Who can get to the bed the fastest? Oh, it's gonna be you because you're going for my bed. Let me see what I can do. I'll see if there's any spiders in there. I might be able to get you one. Please don't get eaten by mobs before I get back. Nada. Wonderful. See, it's daytime now. You don't need to escape. Also, come to think of it, I could probably just make him a librarian. I don't need another farmer. Not right now, anyway. I could make him into a Fletcher for stick trades, but I already have 42 emeralds. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Why don't we prioritize a bed first for you? Because, you know what? We're going to need 3 beds if we want to get another villager. Ooh, I hate to say it, but do you remember earlier in the video when we found that spider spawner? There was a ton of cobweb over that. Unlimited spiders. That would be a pretty good source to get more beds. I just don't really like that idea because those are poisonous spiders, and that is bad. Let's keep trying here for a little bit. We might be able to get one more bed before too long, and then we can make some decisions about heading back to see those icky poisonous spiders. Yeah, this guy's just breaking my heart, longingly looking over at my bed. So I think we'll try today. If we can't find enough spiders today at the spawner, then I'll head back over to that spider spawner, and I know we'll be able to get enough there. It's just, well, will we be able to survive is the thing I'm a bit worried about, honestly. I guess one good thing about this tower, we made our own sundial, so you can see the shadow. All we need to do is mark out the times in the ocean out there, and we'll be able to tell the time using this thing. Way more effort than it's worth, especially considering I have a clock. But moment of truth, let's jump down, see if there's any spiders, and I have a feeling either way, we're probably going to end up going to that spawner tomorrow. How's it looking? Ooh, I do see two spiders. Guess it depends on the drops, but we might be able to get him a bed tonight. Follow me, follow me. Not really interested in you. There we go. Okay. Two string. I think I needed 3. Yep. Pretty close, but no cigar. Well, we'll just head over to that spawner tomorrow and cross our fingers that it's not the end of our run. Because I've grown attached to this base. I think everything looks really nice. Also, you two are still being very mean. I don't know why you don't want to be my friends. Also, this one keeps smothering me every time I get on top. Okay, of course, now it's not going to do it. I kept getting stuck like inside the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, don't do that. Actually, before we go all the way back to that spider spawner, I did get a few more bow drops. So I'm wondering if we can combine those just so we don't have to cycle through a bunch of nearly broken ones. And we'll need an anvil anyway at some point, so may as well make one. And you can go back here by the brewing stand out of the way. I think this is how it works anyway. Can I do this? I can. Seems like a big waste to do this, but I'm kind of desperate. There we go. So at least we have a bow that's not like nearly broken now. If I had string, I could just make a bow. Or I suppose I could make him into a Fletcher and then buy a bow from him, which isn't a bad idea. Nah, I still don't want to make a decision on that yet. Wait, what am I doing? It's not in that direction. I wrote down the coordinates somewhere. It's just out in the middle of the ocean somewhere. And apparently it is out this way. Should be right around here. Oh, there it is. You look familiar and terrifying. This is also where we saw the first zombie villager. He was hiding in this corner, but we lost that one. Actually, before we head down, let's make some more torches. I want to just light the area up so we can hopefully collect all the cobwebs and not have to deal with too many spiders. I also need to remember what direction it was in. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anybody spawned in already? Yep, I hear you. Okay. Wonderful. That went well. It's not as terrifying now that I have full iron armor and an iron sword and all that. So I feel a little bit better now. But let's see what we can clear out. I think we got the torch in there soon enough. At least I hope so. You don't spawn anything, especially not while I'm standing right here. This should do quite nicely. Look at all this stuff. And I should be using stone swords, not my iron. The things that I do for villagers. This is beautiful though. These go all the way back. Look at that. That should give us at least 2 beds when we get back. So really not bad at all. And if we need to, we can remove these torches and continue to take out the spiders. Not really interested in that though. So I'll just take another cursory glance around and see if there's anything else going on. Because I was kind of in a hurry the last time I came through here. Honestly though, it looks like we hit everything. I don't see any areas that we didn't check out already. Oh, I stand corrected. I hear a ton of stuff above me. Hopefully they don't don't jump down because I want to see what's in here. Ooh. Name tag, I'll take that. Beetroot, new vegetable we don't have. Don't see why I'd need this stuff, but why not? Hello? Anybody around here? I hear a bunch of mobs, just don't see anything yet. Hello, beautiful. Okay, we upset a Skeletron. I really hate when you hear mob noises constantly, but don't see anything. Oh, I just saw a creeper. No, thank you, no thank you. I see you. Good time to use the bow, I think. Worth it. Okay, there's definitely more string down here, but there are way too many dark corners. And I am not a fan of that. Woo! I just heard a creeper try to explode. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there you are. Okay. If I know where you are, it's not as bad. Please leave me alone and don't give me heart attacks like that. Oh, okay. There's probably where they were coming from. You can't get up here, right? Bob and weave, bob and weave. There we go. I think I'm just about done. We're pushing our luck at this point. Ooh, look at what I found. There was some loose sand right there that gives us a way directly out. I'm a big fan of that, not having to find our way all the way back to that entrance. Okay, yeah, I think I'm done. This is all that. I could just make all this fall and give us a way in. Look at that. Yeah, that is much easier. Look at that. We could just get right into that mine shaft. It is very near the surface. And that's how far we went. That's our boat over there, so pretty good trip. 47 string, that's not bad at all. I'm pleased with that. Time to head on home and make as many beds as string can buy. I just got back. You couldn't leave me alone for 5 seconds. I guess that's my fault. This is one big spawn platform. Moment of truth from that trip. I will be able to get 14 wool, which means we can get an additional 4 beds. For now, I'm only going to grab 2. That way, if for any reason we need wool for something else, we'll have it. But right now, I just want to make sure that Jumpy McGee over here has a bed and we can get started on our 3rd villager. There you go. Look at that. And I know you're not going to be happy until I break my bed, so I'll do that. Just give me a second. I just want to make sure they can't climb out anywhere because they keep jumping up on top of these. And it should be fine as long as they can't get over the fence, which I actually gave it that buffer thinking about something like that. So I think we'll be all right. Also, a baby villager will be able to run right through there, so we'll have to temporarily block that off. But yeah, he still wants my bed, so yes, we'll break that. And okay, no. Are you going for a job block? He must be going for a job block. So I guess we do need to make a decision for you. Why don't we... Can I make a lectern? Need a bookshelf. Okay, I can make a bookshelf. And lectern. There we go. All right, let's see if this does the trick. I know you've been depressed. You know, your life has no meaning, no purpose. So how about now? Please don't make me go over and break every job block because I don't really want to do that. Look, there's one right here for you. He's going to make me do that. And I bet he's going for the brewing stand, the one that I really didn't want to break, because then I'm going to lose the blaze powder that I put into it. I mean, I've got technically 3 more. Even so, that's super annoying. Can't you just forget that you saw that and go for the lectern instead? Look. Look. It's a juicy, tasty lectern just for you. Look at that thing. Oh, there we go. I mean, I don't want blast protection, though, if that's what you were thinking. I was actually looking for mending, but I'm glad you're happy. Let's see if we can move you over a little bit. See? It's right over there. Go on. You are tenacious. Look, it's right here. All right, fine. We'll play it your way. Oh, now you don't want it, huh? See, look. That was what it was. Block his view of the other job blocks, and then you're fine, huh? Bane of arthropods. Try again. I can already tell you're going to be trouble. Come on, you got everything you need right here. This is going to take a while. I'll check in a little bit once we're able to, or if we're able to get mending. So I had to banish this guy to the dirt house. That's what happens when you don't cooperate. Seems like that did the trick though, so we're just going to stick here for a bit and see if we can get you to give me mending. Whoa, that was literally the next book that showed up. I mean, 32 reduced to 8 isn't that great, honestly, but he also sells bookshelves and I'm gonna need those, so yeah, I'll take it. You got yourself a deal. And I'm gonna get 2 because I believe that's how many pieces of diamond armor we can currently get. Either that or we're gonna make a diamond pickaxe to make getting more diamonds easier. Yep, either way, I'll take the 2 and thank you, and yes, I suppose I will take some bookshelves. Just enough to level you up. And that was all of my emeralds, by the way, so thanks. And ooh, fortune 3 if I got some more emeralds, I could make a decent pickaxe with that. Okay, and some lanterns for the base. Okay, you're out of the doghouse. I'm gonna take the dirt house down because you actually did what I wanted. Right, we'll just move this over here temporarily. And I think for the third one, we should do a Fletcher. That way we'll have stick trades along with the produce trades. So I think the only thing that's left, we just need to make sure we block off this area, and we need to go get some food for you two. And I'll go get the smooth jazz and that type of thing. And then we should be able to get a baby villager. Well, hey, it looks like the cactus grew as well. So again, don't know what I need it for, but if we do need it, we'll have some. This is looking pretty good. I got 2 hungry boys who need some carrots. Nearly done with this, and then I think we'll do some trades to replenish a little bit of the emeralds that we just spent, and then give the rest to the happy couple. Yeah, not too shabby. Look at that. Oh boys, I have some goodies for you. Oh, getting to know each other, huh? Small talk. Oh, a little intimate. Sorry, I interrupted. I will be out of your hair in a jiffy. There we go. 28 emeralds back, not too bad. And you know what? I'm just gonna prep this area. All right, so I'm gonna close that off as soon as we do this, because who knows how fast they're gonna explode out a new baby. But these are for you. Have some carrots. Enjoy. Oh, it's already happening. Let's get out of here. Gross, gross, gross. Is it gonna work? I'm not watching. Don't worry, it's not weird. Hey, there's the little goober. And just like that, we have a new burgeoning community. Do not jump out of there into the ocean. I will not retrieve the body. Oh, look at the happy family we created. Only a few days ago, these were just a couple zombies with no purpose in life. Now they're meaningfully employed, and they have a mini goober of their very own. I feel so accomplished. All right, next up, what do we do with 15 diamonds? Because we could make a chest plate and leggings, and that would be all of them. Or we could make a pickaxe and a chest plate and boots, and that seemed better. I mean, we have to make a pickaxe, right? Especially, ooh, they're trying to go at it again. Hold on, hold the phone. Can you guys chill out? You literally got one right there staring at you. Okay, good. Yeah, just take it easy, man. Anyway, sorry, that threw me off. I was gonna say he's offering fortune over there, and that makes me think we could have a mending and fortune pickaxe. We could really go nuts finding the rest of the diamonds. Yeah, I think that's the play. So let's start with a pickaxe. That's always exciting. The first diamond pickaxe of any world. And then we can add, or you know what? We should get the other book first, just to make sure we're getting the cheapest enchantments. All right, hold off on the hanky-panky for a minute. Yep, so with our recent trades with the farmer, we can now afford Fortune 3 as well as the mending. And I don't want to risk him getting out, so I'm not going to open that up. We're just going to go for a dive. And now, if we look, Fortune and Mending cost 6. Just Mending costs 2. Not sure what the other one's going to cost with Fortune, but we know that's cheaper, so let's go for that. We gotta name it. Yeah, I have no ideas. Okay, how about this? I will leave it for now. We're not gonna name it. If I end up doing 200 days in this world, then how about I'll just look in the comments. If anybody has any thoughts for my diamond pickaxe, I'll just rename it in the next video. So let me know if you have any good ideas for the diamond pickaxe. So for now, just regular name with mending. Ooh, and then 7 to get fortune on there. Oh well, I think it's gonna be worth it if we find more diamonds. Yep, so let's do that. Good thing to mention, by the way, let me know if you'd like to see 200 days in this world. I kind of planned on going around, starting a few different worlds, just trying 100 days in each. And then if there's any that you all really enjoyed, I'd come back and I'd do 200, 300, however many that you'd want to see in any particular world. So let me know in the comments. And since we have 12 more, I think it makes sense to get a chest plate, just because I'm going to get a ton more armor and armor toughness. Plus we get the achievement, which is always nice to see. And it's easier to do now because I can have mending and know that it's not going to break. I'm not going to waste those diamonds, yada, yada, yada. Same goes for the chest plate though. If you've got any thoughts, let me know. Happy to name it after any comment that I see that has a ton of likes, or if it's one that I just think is clever. There we go. That is one good looking legionary. I'm going to leave the 4 diamonds till we find more. And now that we have that stuff, I kind of want to take it for a spin. So I'm thinking we clear this out, then we head back down to the mines and see if we can get any more diamonds. Ooh, I did not see you there. Please leave me alone. Time Time to see what this pickaxe can do. Part of me thinks, hey, don't think it's going to be too great because I don't have efficiency or unbreaking or anything on it yet. But another part of me thinks I've been using stone and iron this whole video, so it's going to be great. Yeah, I don't even care that it doesn't have efficiency yet. It's a bit faster. It's not going to break nearly as fast, so I can do this for longer. And even when it does, I can mend it back up. So this is an improvement. I'm a fan. I'd really just like to find a bit more diamonds, if nothing else, because I want to see what the fortune effect has on them. Ooh, underwater cavern. No immediate diamonds in sight, though. Bummer. That might have exposed some if there were any right there. I could still take a door in there and check it out, but not just yet. We'll block it off. We might come back to that. Ooh, okay. What's going on here? Water intersecting with lava, maybe? Yeah, I think that's obsidian, so this must have been lava that just water poured down on. Not sure. Certainly is. Well, be my guest. Yeah. Don't have much interest in that. Starting to think, though, today isn't our day for diamonds. We got a chance to test this thing out. Honestly, I didn't do too much, but I don't want to spend a lot of more time in this video just clearing out the mines looking for diamonds that I'm probably not gonna need a whole lot, so just a little bit more and then we'll call it quits and head back to the base. Got a ton of stuff in the inventory we need to drop off, and I am shocked that there are no spawns or mob spawns on this platform. I thought if it was nighttime there were for sure gonna be a bunch of mobs up here. Oh, of course, right at the end there you are waiting for me. I don't know how many arrows I have left. Keep wasting them on creepers. You know, I've had this sort of hodgepodge set up for long enough now that it's beginning to bug me. I think it's time to alter the tree farm a little bit to fit the 2x2 trees, because I had obviously thought I was going to be doing single saplings. Not the case, so I think it's time to fix this up. First, we have to get rid of you monsters. And neither one of those are going to work with the mod. Beautiful. Actually, before we take those down, earlier I noticed I could grab these vines with shears. I may as well grab some of these that might make good decorations. I don't know, maybe we can put these on the side of something and it would look cool. There we go. Bit over a stack of vines. That should be a nice thing to add somewhere. No ideas yet, but it's good to be prepared. Alrighty, cleared the behemoths. Now we just need to clean up, and then I'm not sure how much of this I'll need to clear out, but I'm just going to break down a bit of it and see how I can reorganize it to make a bit more sense for jungle trees. Of course, as soon as I do this, a wandering trader is going to show up selling oak saplings. Hey, look who went through puberty. Alright, as soon as I finish with the tree farm, you're getting a profession. Don't worry about that. I'm thinking something like this, just nice and simple. And if we want more, because this will only fit 2 initially, we could always build it out in that direction. I think that's probably going to be fine, though. Alright, that should do it. And with that, got a better looking tree farm. It's only for 2, but I'm pretty stocked up on it at this point. And these things just grow into monsters anyway, so I think we'll probably be alright going forward. As for the cactus, I'm going to move you. Let's just put you over here for now. But for whatever reason, that's not working now. Maybe over here. Okay, that works. Don't know why that mattered, but yeah. And now on to the villagers. At this point, we should be safe to break down the Great Wall. And eventually I'm going to want to store sticks and produce over here. As for you, are you going to give me the... Yeah, you're going to give me the same trouble as the last one. Well, look. See? Look, right here. You've got purpose in life right in front of you. I promise you're going to love it. It's an interesting profession. See, I'm not looking. You can take the job block. While he's figuring out difficult life choices, I need to remember to put this pickaxe in my offhand anytime I'm trading with them, because I think that's going to be the best source of XP to mend these things up. I could do it over here. It doesn't work super well, so I don't think it's going to be as much XP as the Three Stooges over on this side. There we go. Okay. I don't think it matters what the other one is. I never use it. I don't even remember what the other one typically is. So let's just lock you into this profession. Then we can put this over here. And I don't have much, but let's see what you can do for me. Yeah, I didn't look before, but it doesn't look like it healed it up too much. I'll have to wait for the farms to be done before you can help me a whole lot. That's okay. I know you're trying your best. In the meantime, let's go get some bamboo to fill this up with sticks. Honestly, I don't even know if I need to use the bamboo for this. I have so much jungle wood, I could just make it easy and turn that into sticks. Maybe a blend of both. Why not? Prepare to be shocked and amazed, Fletcher. Never seen so many sticks in my whole life. Alright, finally, we've got a renewable source of bows. Okay, and then we'll just keep these in here. And with that, I think our commercial empire is off to a pretty good start. Speaking of, why don't I take a few of these lanterns off your hands? And channeling. Probably don't need that a whole lot. Although, I completely forgot you sell glass. That's going to come in handy when I get to that underwater base. I'm not going to have to dig for sand anymore. You know what? I should start now. Anytime I see glass, let's just max out on it. Okay, beautiful. Now, what can I do with those vines that I picked up earlier? This seems like a no-brainer. Just kind of placing them on the jungle logs that we already have. And then can I put them on the entrance as well? Yes, I can. And my assumption is that these will grow, so that's why I'm only putting 1 or 2 down. This might look cool if they grow in this direction. A couple things cascading down over each entrance. All right, I think that's going to look nice. I just put it all over the place. You know what? Ooh, it can go on these leaves. I like the idea of it growing, and anywhere that whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Anywhere that there's a gap like this, it'll start to cover it up partially with vines. I think that'll look nice. All right, so pretty subtle at this point, but once they start growing, if they start growing, I don't know if they do, if they're not on a tree, I think that will look very nice. Oh boys, I did some farming, and I have 2 things in mind. I did make an extra bed for you, so now it looks nice and even with 4. And what are you doing up there? You're like a cat. You just need to be in high places. So I'm thinking I can... Yeah, let's start with potatoes. Just about heal up my pickaxe. Then there should be leftover carrots I can give to you. There we go, fully mended. And then you can have my 1 potato that's left over. Ooh, I almost forgot. We are going to need to cover this again because we're going to make it rain carrots. Oh yeah, you've never seen so many. Eat up those carrots and then you know what's going to happen next. We need another pleb to join our society. I'd really like another one of you because unbreaking and efficiency would be fantastic. What, are you gonna be greedy, boys? That wasn't enough food? I guess it was less than a stack. I'll work on getting more, just in case, though. I don't trust them. It's gonna take a bit for everything to regrow, so maybe we leave that and we get to work on the, whatever we want to call it, the sea lab area down here. I have been working on getting some more stone, because I think the first step is going to be laying down some stone bricks in a circle down there so we know what the foundation is going to look like. And then, of course, we're going to need tons of glass to fill it all in. So what do I want to do with this? This is going to be difficult because I can't just sit here and think. I have to make decisions or run out of oxygen. Why don't I just start by making a circle and then we'll figure out how we want to build up and around that. Nearly there. There we go. So kind of small circle to start. But my thought is we can start with this one, almost like a proof of concept, and then there's plenty of space down here. It could almost be like a bunch of little bubble domes that are connected together. So kind of like we did up there, each one of these areas could lead to another, and we could have as many as we want. So this is just to prove it out. I don't know what it is with me in these target designs, but I always find myself gravitating towards something that looks like a target. You'll find no apologies here, citizen. I think it looks nice. Look at that. It's a cool design, and it's more interesting than just a stone floor. Very nice. I think we go up one more around the edge, though, because I think on the outside I want to go around with stairs and kind of taper it down a bit. And I think that'll look nicer if this is 2 blocks tall instead of 1. So now on the exterior, if I did something like this, yeah, I think that'll be better. I really wish there was a way we could have gotten kelp so I could upgrade my my gear so I could breathe underwater easier, because this is just annoying having to go back up every, I guess is it 40 seconds? I don't know. Seems like a lot, but not really when you're trying to concentrate on a build. What do we do here though? Because it goes down a level due to the terrain. Does it make sense to just drop it? I think so, because we're not going to see it too much from a distance, and that way it looks like it's joining. There's not, that I'm aware of, there's not really a way to smooth transition that, so I think we go with that. And there we go, now it's wrapped all the way around. And you can see what I'm going for here from a distance. It just makes it look nice and tapered down to the sand rather than just a kind of harsh stone block just stamped right into the sand there. So I think this looks a lot nicer. Without the glass up, it's kind of cool. It's almost, with all the refractions and everything, it almost looks like some sort of underwater, I don't know, like a ritual space, or I guess if it was a little bit more futuristic, this could almost be a teleporter. But that came out nice. I like it. By the way, I don't know what this room is going to be used for. I just wanted to build something underwater, but I mean, we'll find a use for it for sure. Oh, see? It was a good thing that I put up this wall. I knew you couldn't keep your hands off each other. That's villagers for you, you little deviants. But anyway, we are set now with 4 villagers. That's probably what I'm going to stick to for this video. I don't want this place getting too out of hand. And I do think we're going to be looking for another librarian, because I would very much like to have either unbreaking or efficiency for my pickaxe. Also, by the way, the vines definitely grow. These things are starting to go nuts, which is what I wanted. I wanted this to look not like it was built yesterday, which it kind of was, but like it's been here for a while, and I think the vines really lend to that. A little bit more lived in, a little bit more island paradise. There should be, come to think of it, there should be something like a raffle that the Minecraft does like every year, let's say once a year, where they pick somebody in Minecraft, they take their Minecraft world, and they give them whatever they built in real life. Who wouldn't want this? A little island escape in the middle of the ocean that they could go to, their very own chicken in a boat, their very own plebs that they could order around and make them do work. Okay, that last one sounds a little bad, so maybe not that. But this, yes, absolutely, who wouldn't want this? So if you're listening, moneybags behind Minecraft, let's make that happen. For lily pads, I'm wondering if you can bone meal these. So if I put you there... Nope. I don't even know if they grow or what the deal is with that, but I thought we could just line them, not all the way down because I don't have a lot, but place them at certain spots around here and then hang lanterns beneath them because I thought that would look pretty cool. There we go. So now if we put one underneath each lily pad, we'll get a little bit of lighting at night, and hopefully it keeps some of the creepy crawlies away, but mainly I think it's going to look nice. Did you see that? That lily pad just ate the lantern and then spontaneously combusted. Combusted? No, imploded. What was that? It just disappeared. It's not like I have limited lily pads. Okay, we're down to 9. I do not know what happened there, but I guess we'll just be missing that one spot. Oh wow, that was quick. And you've already made a new nosy buddy. And they really like rubbing their noses together. Yep, I was right. That looks awesome. Lighting the way down the very simple path. Honestly, eventually, I don't know if we're going to get rid of that path or if we're just going to make it look a little bit grander, but the lily pads and the lanterns really help. I think that's very cool. Pretty. I want to stock up here real quick because when we head back over there to make the new villager, I want to make sure I have enough emeralds for any trade that might come along. Especially since this one has not been cured, so I don't think we're going to get any discount, and enchantments can run a bit high. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have broken down the wall yet. You're just going to freak out like the other ones. Anyway though, let's get some trades going. Plus, I think you're about to level up. Yes, you are. Hey, now we can get golden carrots. Say goodbye to baked potatoes. Also, now we're at over a stack of emeralds. That's pretty nice. So first up, we do need a bookshelf. Then we can make ourselves a lectern. And please tell me we're not going to have to make a dirt house for you because that would be annoying. Look, I'll even cover up the temptation again. See, there are no other job blocks anywhere in this world, just this one. I promise you, you were seeing a mirage over there. This is what you want. There we go. Nope, your buddy over there already has channeling. We do not need that. Is this going to be one of those times where it just shows up immediately, or am I going to be at this all day? Most likely the latter. While efficiency would be really nice for the, ooh, wow, Prop 4. I'm not really thinking I'm going to be doing too many dangerous things in this world, at least I hope not, so no thanks. Yeah, but, you know, efficiency would be great. I would love that for the mines. But I think unbreaking is probably more relevant, so we're not going to have to mend things up as often. Ooh, okay. Unbreaking 2 for 9. You know what? I don't want to be here all day re-rolling, and it's only 18 basically to get Unbreaking 3. I say we go for it. Oh, of course I didn't bring any books. Easy enough. And I will take 2 of them. Beautiful. So now we have our mending villager and an unbreaking villager. Good night, sweet princes. I say that to them every night, I just don't record it every night. And there's no way that you can prove I don't. Anyway, though, so it's 3 levels to get Unbreaking 3, fair enough. And if we want that on the pickaxe, I'm actually a little bit worried about this one. 7, I suppose that could be worse. Yep, I think it's worth it. Let's do it. That'll save us a ton of experience in the future when we're trying to mend this thing back up. Ooh, Skeletron fight. My money's on the guy with the armor. Yep. Ooh, but a second challenger enters the ring. I just see the arrows flying back and forth. I can barely see them. Who won? I don't see anything. I don't know. You're all gonna fall to my blade anyway. It's probably time we got back to the sea labs, so we'll grab some extra glass. Oh, and he just leveled up, so now we do have access to name tags if we need them. And may as well grab some lanterns as well. Then we'll head down and start the work on the walls, because we're going to have to fill this whole thing in and then also fill it with sand, so that'll be fun. So keeping it simple with the hallway leading in, and then I think we'll want walls coming up off the side a decent height before we start any kind of dome around this. We could also probably save glass by not doing every one of these, but something more like this. So something like that for the outline. And then it is going to have to go up at least 3, I would think. So let's do that. Okay, so that should give us enough room within this room, which means we can start carrying it over into a dome shape. But this is the part that always gives me trouble. Actually, you know what we could do to save glass and just to double check that this is going to work? Let's go grab some more stone brick. What if halfway up this, instead of glass, we did a ring of stone brick going in one, just to make sure we're aligned and everything looks all right. And it also gives us a buffer. I'm also thinking once we complete this process, and I don't know if it'll be before we clear the room out of water or after, but we're going to need to take a look around at the terrain around this and see, you know, do we need sea pickles? I assume the answer is yes on that, just to light it up out here. But also, is there anything else that we can add to make it look a little bit more interesting right outside the windows? There we go. So we've got that. Now let's go in one with glass. And I think from here, we will go in... this is where it gets difficult. I was going to say go in 2 with glass, but these are a bit weird. Yeah, let's just try that anyway. I think that's working either way. Yeah, we're definitely going to need lights in here. This is what it looks like in the morning. I can't see a thing in here. Also, that changes nuts looking at the ground and looking up. I'm blind. Anyway, though, I think at this point we just cap it with glass. We don't really need to go up any more levels, I don't think. Yeah, it would just start to look a bit too pointy. So let's cover it up. And there we go. That is a totally enclosed room, which means we get to move on to the fun part. That entire thing needs to be filled with sand. And then removed, of course. I'm glad we started that a bit early because I have a feeling we will be at this process for quite a while. Also, we may as well bring the dirt. We're going to need pretty much every block that we can muster. All right, it's time to open the floodgates. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yep. I don't think it can create new source blocks out here, so it's not like this is going to be a big issue. Yeah, it stops right about there and starts flowing. Hey, I need you. But this way we can swim in. Probably start... I think it makes the most sense to start on that end and then work our way back toward this. That way the water isn't constantly just spilling. Well, I don't know. Actually, first let's just do this hallway. This is a nice contained area right here, so we can do that, and then we'll start on the larger room. So that's right about here. Even this small area, this is going to take a ton of sand. I knew what I was getting myself into. Can't complain. Making progress, though. This, I thought it would take longer. This isn't too bad. It helps when you have enough sand for once. That was it. Wow. I kind of want to see what this looks like from the outside. Hiya. Yeah, so that, except the entire room filled. Ooh, that's going to be a lot of fun. Honestly, too, it's only the beginning. Like I said, we may... probably actually for this video, we may end up stopping at this room. But like I said, if you want to see 200 days, 300 days, any more videos in this world, we can definitely expand this out into additional little pods. And then we just go through and remove. I'm wondering if something like this would look nice, but that's potentially going to be uneven. Maybe, yeah, a little bit of cheating there, but that should do it. Oh, can you put trapdoors under a slab? I guess we're about to find out. Moment of truth. Nope, you cannot. But luckily I have an easy fix for that. You all need to move temporarily. And then we just put you right on top, raise it up one level. Easy peasy. No one will ever be the wiser. You know what? The mob grinder has been giving us a decent amount of bones, and it feels silly to not use any at all this video, so we may as well go through. I think a decent amount of this is grown. Let's just hit anything that isn't, so we can at least say we went through here one time and got the full yield of all the crops. All right, so we're gonna need some more. I think we should be able to make it. It must be the fact that these bones come from magical skeletons, because I'm pretty sure this isn't the way that bone meal works in real life. Yeah, you know, just powder it over your plants. It'll grow instantaneously. Farmers just going nuts. Can you believe people buy this stuff? It literally grows out of the ground. Oh, we've got like maybe 6 left. Okay, I've got more bones. We're gonna do it. Was that it? Any left? Ooh, I see you. I think that was it. Yep, just goes to show my patience and... Wait a minute. I swear there was one over here that wasn't grown. There you are. Anyway, yep, patience and dedication as a farmer. That's, you know, just... You wait it out. That's all you can do. It's definitely not impatience that got me this full crop. And now we just get to go ham on everything. Oh yeah, nothing quite like it. The potatoes, however, are gonna have to wait for tomorrow, but we will drop off the carrots because my inventory is quite full. Oh, good morning. That's a beautiful thing to wake up to. Yep. Have you been planning an escape, or are you just spawning on the roof of this thing because I neglected to light it all up? No, I don't trust you. One of you definitely escaped. That's not on me. Anyway, over to the potatoes. Can you imagine the massive bowl of mashed potatoes we can make with all of this? There we go. That's almost as beautiful a sight as everything fully grown. I guess because it means it just was, so... Yeah, I don't really know what I'm trying to say here. I just love it when they're all freshly planted and all fully grown. Easy enough. And now we can finally start to fill in some of the potatoes because we were a bit behind on that. And I'm actually going to hold off on trading. We don't necessarily need more emeralds right now, and I want to have full stacks all the way across because this guy absolutely consumes them like crazy. So maybe the next time we do a full harvest, then you'll get some trades. I will be back though. Once I go through all these baked potatoes, I'm gonna need some golden carrots. Actually, you know what else might look nice? How many bamboo stairs can I make? Okay, I can do a stack. Let's check something. It might be a waste of time, but I'm wondering if it's worth replacing some of the stairs on this roof with bamboo stairs. And I would try the bottom row, but that's where all of the vines are growing, and I kinda don't want to disturb those. So maybe instead of that, we just do the second row here and just replace all of those. Do a sample size and see what I think. Okay, I can already tell I'm gonna like this, but it also does blend to the next one. So do we do it everywhere or just in certain spots? Let's do one line all the way around. I think I like that idea. There we go. Now we just go around filling it in and hoping against hope that I have enough stairs. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Oh wow, look at that. That is awesome. I love these bamboo blocks. By the way, I'm pretty sure, I haven't played it yet, but I'm pretty sure bamboo, different kinds of blocks are available in 1.20 now, but I have not yet tried that version. I probably will in my next video or the one after that. So this is a mod, not the 1.20 update, but still, I'm a huge fan. I love the way these look. What if I go out a bit? Yeah, that's much better. I like the transition. I didn't like how consistent it was from the bottom of the roof to the top. So now that we have that, it looks much better. I'm a big fan of that. Oh, yes. Anyway, though, definitely been getting distracted. We were working on the room down there. Oh, hey, bud. You dare to challenge me on my way down to my sea lab? Clearly, you don't know I'm a Roman legionary. We never back down from a fight. At least not one that we can win. Yep, I think we taught him a lesson, so now it's time to get back to the grind. I kinda have no idea what I'm doing in a room this size. Just thinking it might be easier if we block it off into a couple different areas, but I really don't know. Honestly, probably would have been better to just start at the back wall. So I think that's everything in the back blocked off, but man, is it hard to see. This is so weird. Let's see if we can start digging back there and creating an air pocket. Okay, we can. Oh, I just broke a piece of glass. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's go get some backup glass. Maybe if I could see, that wouldn't happen. All right, where was that? There you are. So now at least we should be able to work our way from this back corner of the room and layer by layer lay down the sand and get rid of the water. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. Ooh, yeah, there we go. That was a big one. Maybe about halfway done. Okay, so quick update. This side is totally done. This side is mainly filled. There's just maybe I think it looks like 2 or 3 columns of water left over here, but I'm out of sand. So what I'm going to do is come over to this side, clear some of this out, place it on the other side, and then we should be good to go. All right, this should do the trick. Any minute now. Oop, there we go. Look at that. I think that was it. And good timing because I ran out of shovels. So maybe we go back, make a few more, clear this out. And then I think that's it. I think we're good. Another fun Roman fact. Legionaries love playing in the sand. In fact, when they first invaded Britannia, they arrived on the shores, got out of their boats, got out their buckets and their sea shovels, started making sand castles and finding seashells. It was such a wonderful time. And we honor that history today by playing in the sand. Oh, we're so close. And there we go. That's it. Look at that. Beautiful. That is so cool. Look at this. Indoor space, and yet we have the ability to look out at all the wildlife. Ooh, the refractions are weird. There we go. We can see all the area around here, and it's actually easier to see when you're looking through glass. The only thing now is, what do we do with this room? Honestly, I'd be okay with making this into my new bedroom because right now it's just, out in the open up there. It's not official. This might be our new area to stay. In any event, it could use some decorating first. We need some light down here and a couple other things. So let's work on that and then we can make a firm decision. Oh, I need some stairs too. I'm tired of hopping my way up here. And that's an easy one. Let's do that real quick. See, that was actually why I replaced the stairs on the roof, these kind with the bamboo ones, because I knew I need them here. Actually, but not actually. Much better. So now we can go up and down and not have to hop. I'm also glad I estimated that correctly and I'm not bonking my forehead the whole way up. By the way, still no idea if these two are tame or not. They don't appear to be, and I never got the achievement, Best Friends Forever, so I don't think I tamed them, but at the same time, they're not despawning, so I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening here. Let me know if you do. Leave me a comment if you know what's going on here. I wanted to check this out from a high vantage point, and 2 things I'm noticing. 1, it looks like spiders have taken up residence in my sea lab, so that's wonderful. I think I see a zombie too. And 2, I need to remember to put sea pickles around the border of this, because that will probably help, and I'm also going to light the area up, so we should be good after that, but wow, they are really spawning in there. Okay, we have to go take care of that. One would think the sunlight would come in through the water and through the glass. I don't know how they're not getting hit by sunlight. There's bats down here too. It is not that dark, everybody. Ooh, okay. That's a bit more than I was thinking. Quite a bit, actually. Where do you all get your golden armor from? There is no way you were that rich. Don't set me on fire. Do that underwater dance. That's right, Disco is not dead, but you are. Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna keep spawning in the 2 seconds I've been gone? Alright, bow fight. Okay, hit a bat. Never mind. Seriously though, why are there so many? It's not like this is a cave. I was not gone for that long. Alright. Ooh, that was a good hit. And a once-in-a-lifetime hit. Come on. Come on. Don't want bats in here. There we go. Yep, last one. Haha. Okay, we need to stop that from happening again. And I brought some additional supplies. Actually, can I hang this? I can. Okay, I can hang that right from glass. So straight off the bat, let's do that. Add a little bit of light. And then I also had some andesite. I thought that might be nice for a change of pace. Maybe anywhere there's exposed brick, we put a little bit of that. And then assuming eventually these areas will lead to other pods, we'll put some stairs down. Plus it just looks nice before that. And then on the way up, rather than torches, we'll put down some walls with a lantern on top because that looks oh so fancy. There we go, much better. And what else do we need? What else do we need down here? Maybe a bit more on the ground, just to make sure the wood is only 1 block all the way around. We can fill in with these andesite slabs. Yep, that's better. Also, maybe in the center, because if we are going to make this a working space, that can be our table. That's looking pretty good, and I think it's about to turn to night, so why don't we grab the sea pickles and head outside? Because we are going to need to light it up out there. Alley-oop. And I've got a full stack, so I say we just be pretty liberal with this, just to make sure it's surrounded and pretty lit up on the exterior. There we go. I think that's a lot better. So now looking at night, it's actually lit up. We shouldn't get any spawns down there, and we'll be able to see, which is always a bonus. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Whoops. Look at that. So bright, so beautiful. I almost forgot that we found these beetroot seeds, and I think it's probably worth planting them. If nothing else, just to say that we have them. A seedy place. Did I not get that for the carrots and the potatoes? I mean, I guess those aren't seeds, so wow, okay. Same for the melon seeds. We found some of those as well. And I think the carrots can take a hit with, 3 spots. I think they'll be all right. For the underwater room, I think this is going to be the plan. I don't necessarily want to move all of this stuff because it's easy to get to in this central area, and sometimes I just want that access to this right here, and maybe I just want to run to bed right here. But I also like the idea of having a second room down there in case I'm feeling a little bit bougie and I want to sleep underwater. So rather than do the smart thing and use some of the wool I have to make more villagers, I'm actually going to make a second bed for down there. And I was able to get some of the beetroot from over there, so I think what we do is make some red dye with 3 of these, make it into red wool, and get ourselves a nice new red bed. Which is, of course, because I like red. You can kind of see it right now, but hold on. There you go, a bit better. You can see the red and gold under there, so I figured red bed fitting, right? So let's find a spot for that down here, and it looks like it'll fit nicely right there. Oh man, once again, who wouldn't want a room like this? So cool. Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe it's just me that wants to sleep underwater in a big submerged glass dome. But also we should have the basics down here, which is of course crafting table. Get a furnace as well. And then looking at the entrance, I like how it's just open to the rest of the base and the air up there, but it might not be a bad idea to create some kind of entrance here. It's also a good excuse to use some of the bamboo stuff that we haven't used yet, so let's have a look. Maybe a door. I think there's some leftover fences over here, so I bet we should be able to make something pretty nice for that entrance. There you are. Okay, so I'm thinking some kind of mix of the blocks and the fences around here. And then, of course, the doors on the bottom. Couple more of these. No, that blends in too much. How about that? That's not bad. I mean, perfectly honest, I'm thinking this doesn't fit in very well with the rest of the room. I'm just so excited to use bamboo type materials that I want to keep using it. What if we replace a little bit of it? Keep some, but not all. I think we're getting there. That may be better. It's just the age-old question, do I want these logs as they are or stripped? I think I might want to go stripped for these. Yeah, and then probably a couple torches. I think that's better. I like that more. Still get to use the bamboo, but I don't know. That just seems to fit in better. Or maybe it's the transition from that into the stone brick. This just works for me. Yep. Much better. Ooh, a challenger approaches. You wish to fight me on the bridge, eh? It won't increase your chances. Oh, that's just embarrassing. He's hitting himself with his own arrows, shooting straight up. They fall back down. They hit him right on the forehead. Not the smartest skeleton, are you? Jeez, how many does it take? I'm willing to wait. I want to see you continue to shoot arrows into your own head. This is seriously taking forever. Okay, you need some help? Yeah, it was just one hit. Needed some help. That's all right. Sometimes we all do. Also, I don't know why I didn't think of it, but why don't we put some storage down here? I was having trouble about thinking where to put the chests up there, but this seems like the perfect place to hoard all of my goodies. So maybe just a few on each side. There we go. So honestly, I don't see a need to put anything in these yet, but I think this is a much more appropriate area to store my loot. So if we do more 100 days in this world, this is a better spot to start stocking up on different things rather than just having it in the random chests up there. Good idea, Legion. Oh, why thank you, other Legion. Well, citizen, that just about does it for our first 100 days lost at sea. Honestly, coming right out of 500 days in my hardcore world, I thought this would be a pain starting over. But once I got into it, it was a lot of fun, just kind of starting from scratch again, getting into a new world, and having a unique challenge where I didn't have all of the resources I'm used to available to me. I do plan to try starting a few new worlds like this, whether it's modded or a particular biome or maybe a custom map, something like that. So the next few videos, you can expect that kind of thing, something a little bit different, starting fresh in a new world, just so we can dip our toes in and try out new things. I will be counting on all of you to let me know in the comments, which worlds do you like? Which ones do you want to see additional 100 days in? Because I'm happy to kind of switch off, try a new one where it's the first 100 days, but also come back to some of these and maybe do 200, 300 days, however many you want to see really. So let me know in the comments. As we do these new worlds, which ones would you prefer that I prioritize doing the next few 100 days in? Either way, I had a lot of fun and I'm looking forward to the next adventure. Big thanks to everyone for sticking with us over these 100 days and going on the adventure with me. We'll see you in the next one, citizen.